Hello there, I'm Ash Mannix. This is the Sunday evening stream. We're playing Iwaihime, and once again, I'm joined by my wonderful co-host, Pixel.
My mouth's full.
Oh, what are you eating?
I cooked a pizza earlier.
I'm jealous. To be honest, I went out today to eat somewhere. Well, I went out to meet a mate, and we went to some like Turkish place and had some like fancy doner kebab. That wasn't like.
Oh man, that sounds good. I should have doner kebab at some point.
Yeah, it wasn't the takeaway doner kebab. It was like, it wasn't like super oily and unhealthy. Yeah, which I kind of prefer the oily and unhealthy one. That's not proper, but it was good.
I can understand that as well, but yeah.
But it was food. It was good. I enjoyed it. Nobody in the chat. Love it. Well, we're back playing Iwaihime. Nobody's asking to drink certain.
Let's leave it at that.
Yes. But let's just get into this, shall we?
Let's.
Let's. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna hide our faces. And hopefully people can hear us on the stream. I don't know, no answer to test, but let's continue. Load. That's not that one. I just realised I haven't even joined your... There we are. Wait, 12. This one.
I'm an idiot. There.
What, were you not?
It's still... No, and it's in the corner for me, like always.
Second, let's proceed. I have to do a thing. Right. I have to do. Where is it? Did that sort it out?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why that sorts it. But anyway, where were we in this? I forget.
We were doing some sort of charity fundraising event at a train station.
Oh shit, yeah.
With the girl who dreams of herself as Alice in Wonderland getting tortured.
I forgot about that. Yes. As noon approached, the crowds died down and the north entrance went back to its normal peace and quiet. People sure are strange creatures. If they see a crowd, they join right in. I mean, yeah, you want to know what's going on. Thanks to that large crowd of people going to that bombardment event, even people who weren't stopped by to donate. As a result, the now deserted north entrance had netted enough donations to weigh down our collection boxes. All thanks to Minobe's scrupulous preparations. Though, I was a bit surprised at just how much money she'd brought along for the exchanges.
オイラは自分の全財産を常に持ち歩いているのだよ。
What?
いつ冒険が始まるかわからないからね。
You walk around with your life savings, you insane part. But then this is Japan. You would never do this anywhere else.
冒険はね、カレンダーに予定を記す旅行なんかとは違うのだよ。
Okay.
ある日突然、未知なる国へ冒険に行かなければならなくなるものなのさ。
Let's go to some. What? You never know when you're going to get kidnapped.
That's just a fact, though. It's not like they put up prior notice saying, "Hey, we're going to kidnap you."
Yeah, but she's framing this in a fucking as if it's like, I'm going to go on a little adventure.
先輩っていろいろと用意周到なんですね。
That's your reaction, Suzumu. Not the fact that she's walking around with her life savings, basically like with a mug me sign on her.
でも今日お釣りで多分何万円かは使いましたよね。
Wait, tens of thousands? That's like hundreds of pounds, isn't it?
1,000 yen is 10, roughly 8 quid rather.
Well, say £10 for the ease of math.
So it's hundreds of pounds roughly.
Wow, what on earth, man?
先輩って結構お金持ちですね。
Yeah.
お金持ち？オイラが？
I got the feeling she's poor.
Cackle would surprise us to say, "Don't be ridiculous."
おいらは逆なの。超貧乏だから日頃からずーっとお金を貯め続けてるわけ。
You're super poor, yet you have hundreds of pounds in your pocket.
It's not that. That she said that's all the money she has. Remember, she carries all the money everywhere.
For a student, that's a lot of money. Even if that is all her money, all the money she has.
You got a good point of that.
If that is her family's life savings, that's a different story.
いつ冒険が始まるかわからないからですね。
Suzumu, you stop. Whatever. If it is her family's life savings, then that's super dodge. Why is she walking around with it?
そういうわけ。お金だけじゃないよ。ナイフもランプもカバンに詰め込んでるのだ。
Wait. Wait. She got to Glasgow? Got myself a little knife here. I keep the bad guys away. Fucking stab
What
you.
does she mean by lantern? It could just be a torch, right?
I bet you she's got a fucking oil lantern or some nonsense.
She really doesn't think she's going to be in like a Legend of Zelda thing.
Minobi opened her bag, revealing various tools that you'd take camping and such. Oh, you can get electric lantern things that are basically a torch but in lantern form.
Just get a fucking torch, man.
Alright, crack dealer! How's it going?
Hey,
Sup?
man, what's up?
先輩の冒険カバンなんですね。
So, crack dealer, you have missed a little bit. We actually didn't chat as much as we usually do before the beginning of this. But not much. Minobi is talking about stuff. Alright, call me. How's it going?
Hello, call me. What's up?
Yes, crack dealer, you are the first one here. So yes, Minobi here apparently carries all her life savings with her all the time, which is why she had loads of cash to give for change in this scenario. So, and apparently though she is poor, so I don't know.
そう。おいらはこう見えて冒険のお姫様。不思議の国のエリスさんだからね。
Also,
There we go.
we've been talking. She's been talking about how in her bag she keeps money, a knife, a lantern,
And a lantern.
just in case she gets whisked off on a random adventure, which to me translates to getting kidnapped. So she's a bit of a psych. I don't know why she's got a knife. I feel that's super dodge. Super dodge.
不思議の国のアリスじゃなくて？
I mean, it's reason to get arrested here.
Yeah, if you get caught with a knife, you're kind of screwed, aren't you?
Yep, it's an actual offense just carrying a knife.
Even if it's like a bread knife. Does it have to be a certain type of knife? Alright, garlic bread X. Ellis.
Hey, yeah, it has to be something you can use as a weapon. What's up, man? Yeah.
Crackdo saying, no, I remember we left off at this. Yes, we did. Yeah, man, if I got caught with a knife fight, I'd get fucking chucked in the slammer and they'd throw away the keys. So you dodgy ass. The tedious conversation.
そうそう。おいらの名前カナイだから。だから絵を取ってエリスさん。
What? Because your name's Kanai and it has E in it, you call yourself Ellis instead of Alice?
僕がスズムンだからてっきり先輩はミノベンかカナチーだとばかり。
Minobi with an N, Kani. What? Okay.
お姫様の名前は下々とは少々命名規則が違うのだよ。
Ah, this talk about princesses from young girls. Let me tell you a secret. You'll never be a princess. You're saying that's why carry a gun instead. Yeah, that's a very American thing. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
If you think you got done for carrying a knife here,
じゃあこれからは
just imagine what would happen to you if you're carrying a gun.
Yeah, they do not take too friendly to that. Especially since gun laws are extremely strict here. So, but yeah, I mean, in America though, it's a different. You can get a fucking machine gun and shit, man. It's kind of mental. The right to bear arms and all that.
お ダ
Over
メ
the
ダ
top.
メ
Over here you
そ
can
れ
get.
は向こうの世界での呼び名なの
Over here you can just get like rifles and that. I mean, there's armories around. You can get rifles and that if you've got a firearms license, but that's it.
Yeah, I don't think you can get like an MP4 or some like fucking mental.
Nah,
assault
join the
rifles.
police for that. The police in central London are carrying around MP5s.
They got MP5s now. Was it always MP5?
Oh, they've had them
MP4?
for a while. Yeah, they've had them for ages.
Were MP5s in Counter Strike or is it MP4s? Have you wait, have you played Counter Strike?
I don't know about Counter Strike. It was a long time ago that I played it.
Yeah, MP4s I think they had, and this was back in the day. Probably got MP5s.
I was
now.
still back in school, right? And what we used to do is like during break time, we would take over the computer labs, install Counter Strike using USB stick on all the computers, and play it in the local area.
That takes. How long would it take you to install them all and get it set up?
Not long. It was like a portable install.
Nice. Look at you
It was fun.
hacking the
Hacking nothing. All we were doing was just using a fucking USB stick on the computers. Although, mind you, some of the computers were really shit.
Hey, all of the computers were shit at my school. I feel like
No,
that's
some
normal.
of them were really shit. Yeah, it's a school, innit? What do you expect?
Like the most fucking shit ass computers you can get.
They're computers which they got from like a recycling yard or some shit.
Yeah, they got the fucking knockoffs that no one else wants to take. Mate, they were so trash. Oh, anyway. Oh, she's admitted this is her name in another world.
その名で呼んだらスズムも向こうの世界に呼び寄せられちゃうよ
Please let that happen.
Kanai kind of annoys me.
向こうの世界って
I like her.
I don't know. She's like, oh, you get dragged into the other one. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shut up, man.
胡蝶の夢って知ってる
What? Looks like we're going to learn about something called the butterfly dream.
自分
I
が
thought
蝶
she
の
was
夢
about to
を
say
見
the
たの
butterfly
か
effect.
それとも蝶が自分という夢を見ているのかって話ですよね
Oh, famous.
Oh, I have heard of this.
I've
Yeah.
not heard of this. What the fuck? You mean the question of whether you're a human dreaming of being a butterfly? What? Or if you're a butterfly dreaming of being a human? I don't dream of being a butterfly.
You don't dream at all.
Wow. Wow. Where's that shade coming from, mate? How do you know I?
I think you told me this.
Throw it back in my face like that. I mean, even if it's no, I do dream, not often, and
okay.
most of the time I don't. And the times I do, it's
Okay.
very rare that you remember. I think most dreams they don't remember anyway. Violet Bread X is saying, please, not again. Yeah, we don't want to go back to fucking Alice in Wonderland again. Fuck that King Setch. Kylie saying she doesn't suck.
Oh no,
toes, toes.
fucking! I just remember that guy, Setch King.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember. He had his voice actor was fucking on point. Colmy is saying I dream almost every day. Oh, very good. Well, depends on what you're dreaming.
そして
I can't
それは
remember
どちら
mine.
も正しいし確かめる術もない
So what's the point of that analogy? Of are you dreaming of being a butterfly or are you a butterfly dreaming of being a human?
It's just one of those pointless philosophical points where they're just like, oh,
I mean,
and that's it.
what? I take it. What's it referencing? Because I don't dream of being. Are you the butterfly or are you the person? Right?
I mean, I would take it to just being like, what is life, even? That's it.
Life is pain.
ならばどちらが夢で現実かなどわざわざ考えることはバカらしいというような話だったと思います
Oh, thank you, Suzume. I'll take that interpretation. Means
Man's a realist.
it's foolish to question whether something is real or a dream. I mean, you just have to.
He says after he got killed in his dream last time.
True.
そうそうどちらが夢かどちらが現実かなんて誰にもわかんないんだって
I mean, we might actually be in a game simulation right now, so.
なら人は誰しも2つの現実で生きてるってことになるわけ
How long till I can glitch my way to the other side of the universe there?
So I apologize for that. Are you there, Kuxo? Oh, Kuxo's lost all audio. Oh. Are you there? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Something happened to my internet and everything disconnected.
Was it you?
I
You fucking
think-
scared the shit out of me because it went dark on my... Not dark, sorry. It went silent on my end. Like, pure silence. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know what happened. I just saw on OBS the chat says chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. I was like, what?
Oh, good. It
And
was
then
your end, right?
You were quiet, and then I looked at the stream, and I saw the stream stopped working on my. This is a separate screen, right? A separate laptop, and I was like, wait, why is my why have I disconnected? What the fuck is going on? And I don't.
Yeah, the stream just blinked for me as well. But that's fine.
They were saying, I dream I'm eating cereal with milk for once because my father's packed it lovely. Garlic Bread X is saying, I think we're back. Yes, we are hopefully back. That was random. My computer just lost internet connection. And Loopy's going, that's so... Alright, Loopy. That's so sugoi, senpai.
Where were you? Oh, actually, do you know what? That connection issue might have just been caused by Loopy joining the stream.
Loopy, did you destroy my internet somehow? Like, whoa, I'm getting like loads of dropped frames. Oh, maybe dropped frames because it's a static thing. I don't know, man. I don't know
it won't drop static frames. It won't. What's it saying? Is it still dropping frames?
Dropped frames, 18%. It's growing.
Oh!
Updated
That's
anything,
bad.
so what is going on? Anyway, let's click this, see how this goes. This is gonna be fun. Everything was running too smoothly today.
向こうの現実でのオイラはエリス。ミノベ県王国のお姫様なの。
Princess of the Arcane Minobi Kingdom, okay.
The Arcanae Minobe Kingdom. It's just her fucking name with R appended to the beginning.
Oh, so it is.
美濃部県って
Luffy says, Luffy, did you destroy my internet in quotes and then unsubtle Chrome pizzas for a while? I karma back at you. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Everyone's got bad internet today.
Do you think YouTube is
Except me.
shitting it?
It might be, actually. Do you know what? It could happen. I mean, it's happened sometimes, hasn't it?
Could you imagine if everything just died and then I'm just talking to myself for the next half hour, not realizing it?
I wonder if everyone just tuned into HoloFez and because of that it just fucking crashed.
That'd be fucking funny as fuck. What is this? It took me a second to get it. Arcanae is arcane, but with her name instead. That's even worse than just the Arcanae. She must have come up with the name of the fictional Arcanae Minobi Kingdom based on that. Minobi really was funny. Is that the word we're using? Okay, I would go with weird, but... She was admirable and humorous all in one. Has she demonstrated being admirable? I don't think she has.
She got that money for the fundraiser. What are you talking about?
But she was like super devious about it, making the other guys.
Still getting money for a fundraiser.
She just wants to get the free drink, man. That's all she wants to do. Even though she has hundreds of pounds worth of yen in her bag. Shut up.
Why a Pokemon name? Which name is a Pokemon name?
Is Kanai a Pokemon name? Oh, are you talking about my name? Which might sound a bit... Oh shit, it does sound Pokemon-esque, doesn't it? Silence from Cookso, okay. She regaled me with stories of her adventures in the kingdom of her dreams. From my point of view, she was telling me about things she'd imagined, but she saw it as a bona fide other world. So to her, these were adventures she'd really gone on. Though those stories were based off Alice in Wonderland, they were very creative, unique, and absurd. I could listen to them forever.
まあオイラはお姫様だから王国を外敵から守らなきゃならない時もあるわけさ。
That's not what princesses usually do, but you do you.
それで最近は
That's what the
セ
army
チュの王
does.
様とかいうのがしつこくてね。
She is right about that guy, but also princesses and princes don't tend to do that much. It's usually the king or the queen who is the ruler, right? I don't like I think if you're gonna be if you want to be like a ruler, you have, I think you should be pretending you're the king or the queen, the actual ruler, rather than princess or princess. Like, oh look, I'm a young princess. It's like you can't have your cake and eat it. Either you are the leader, basically the queen, or you're the young princess who does jack shit because you're not ruling. I don't know. But remember, guys, remember the Sech King.
セチという国の王様ですか？
Interesting question.
あー、ちょっと違う。セチュっていうチェスのイカれたみたいのがあるんだよ。
そのセチというゲームに強い王様ってことですね。
そうそう。んで、セチュでオイラに勝負を挑んでくるわけ。
That is not. Oh, Sech matches, not chess matches.
オイラはそんなゲームには興味ないんだけどね。
Yes, we don't understand Sech either.
No. Uh-oh. Graticular is saying, hey, Ash, there's this very interesting VN I want you to play. Uh-oh.
付き合わないと暴れるめんどくさいやつでさ。その上負けたら家族に加われとか冗談じゃないっつーの。
But the chat is still working for me. What the fuck?
It happened again.
And it's showing excellent condition, mate. I don't know why there's a delay. YouTube is not receiving enough move streaming. What the fuck? Oh shit! What? What is happening? Give me a sec. What else am I running here? There is an update I need to install for, but I'm pretty sure that shouldn't fuck with stuff.
Are you downloading something by accident?
Well, it might be this. Let me check the updates, because Windows updates. Oh no, it's a cumulative update, which it must have downloaded in the background. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Let me check. I'm not really running anything else. I'm gonna close these tabs. Yep, call me saying again and again. What the hell is going on with my fucking internet? It's like going to zero. It must just be my internet connection. The upload is shitting itself hard. I don't know. I'm trying to see what else is happening that could be causing it, but I don't know.
Welcome to the debugging session, guys, where we try to find out what's wrong with your internet connection.
So the thing is, I think my download was still fine because I was still talking to you.
I was not hearing you.
Oh.
When it cuts out for them, it cuts out for me as well.
Which must be to
Even
do
on Discord, I lose all audio.
Which must be to do with my upload then, because I was still getting the chat through, right? So that's me downloading. So my upload, something's happening with my upload. Oh man, and I'm getting lots of drop frames. Wait, can I stop streaming and start again? Will that?
Okay, so the way I did it last time is not that I stopped streaming, is that my computer turned off, if you remember. So the stream was interrupted. Then when I loaded up OBS again, I could choose from manage broadcast or something, and I chose the stream again, and it got me back up. I would not recommend stopping the stream because I will end the stream on YouTube as well.
So there's end broadcast and then there's stop stream.
That's
right?
it, yeah.
Which one should I try?
No, neither. My one closed because the computer shut down. Because fucking Steam was like, I'll reset your computer for you, and just completely redone the whole thing without even prompting me that one time.
What's the chat saying?
That made my heart stop, I swear to you. The chat. Alright, let me check the chat. Crack Dealer says it's called Dark Souls. Yeah. What?
God damn it, Crack Dealer. That was the visual novel you wanted me to play.
Call Me says Drunknet. Yeah, it's pretty drunk, isn't it?
Yeah, well, let's continue and see how long. I can't believe this. Didn't I made sure not to update anything because my drivers are telling me that I have my graphics driver doesn't update. Windows has an update, and I'm saying no, eat shit. So I didn't do them. And still, my internet is deciding to randomly shit itself. Either that or YouTube is no, because it's affecting Discord as well. So
Yeah, it's everything.
I don't know. Wait, is something else happening in my house? Is someone uploading? Because it's an upload, right?
Yeah.
I
It
don't
was
have
great fun I remember when I fucking in the old days of having really shit internet. Whenever I started a torrent, my brother was playing Battlefield or something. I just hear him yelling, "Oi, internet!" I would fucking die laughing. Because I imagined I knew what was happening, right? He was playing this game and then suddenly the ping would spike to like 5,000 and fucking people would teleport all over the place. It would be completely unplayable.
I don't have. I'm the one that's the heaviest user of the internet, right? So, if anything else is going on, I'd be quite surprised. I'm trying to think. I have a server that runs in the background, but that does not upload. This seems to be an issue with the upload, and I'm wired, so it's not a wireless connection issue. I think it's just down to my ISP being shit.
Peak.
Right, fuck it, let's continue.
Crackdula says, see if you played Dark Souls, this wouldn't have happened. Doesn't Dark Souls require a constant online... no, it doesn't, actually. It just puts you in offline mode.
Isn't Dark Souls 60 FPS, therefore I would require...
No, it ain't. It's 30.
Is it?
Yeah, that was a big constant... it was a big pain in the ass when it first came out, and people were like, why is this PC port stuck at 30 frames per second? And then they tried putting it to 60, like, you know, through brute force, and it would break the game engine because the coding, the frame rate and like game logic were tied together. So it fucked it. It's bad. It fucked it. Then we got the DS Fix mod, which helped fix it and get it to run at 60 frames per second. A long while later, I don't even know if Dark Souls is properly playable on PC yet. Probably is, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well,
I haven't played it in a long time.
Let's continue, shall we? What's more, he says...
They got several re-releases, yeah.
He says all this gross stuff about how he'll add me to his family if I lose.
まあ、遊んでやれば機嫌を良くして、いろいろとくれたりもするんだけどね。
I don't like this relationship. This sounds super dodge. He keeps...
Wait. He gives you stuff? What stuff?
So she's like, this guy... wants to add me, make me part of his family. I don't like when he says it's a bit weird, but when I play with him, he gives me stuff, so it's okay.
でも先輩の望まないゲームですよね。じゃあやっぱり悪いやつです。
Radila, that is a possibility, but I think the issue is not with the download, it's with the upload. Something else is uploading and taking up the bandwidth. Crack dealer's missing toy.
I like Kanae. She's alright.
Nah, man.
She's a little crazy, but...
she's a bit annoying in a way that... I don't know, she's...
僕がその場にいたら帰ってくださいってきっぱりと言うのに。
Suzumu, stop being a fucking... goody two-shoes.
You could have left it at that. Stop being a fucking...
Yes, that's the
そう
problem.
ですか？嫌なことや悪いことには毅然と対応すべきだと言われてきたので。
Oh, this is so cheesy. That works, right? And that works until the first person you stand up against and they beat the utter shit out of you.
誰に？
My mama and dada?
お父さんです。
No, but this is a guy who
しつけに
punches
は
trees
厳
all
しい
day,
人なん
right?
で。
He never said how hard he punches them.
He just punches trees all days.
He might do it really lightly. I'm punching the tree.
That's enough exercise for today.
厳しいけど、きっといいお父さんなんだね。
Making assumptions there, can I?
スズムンがこんなにいい子なんだから、間違いないよ。
I don't know why I feel like she's making fun of me in a way, or Suzumu.
僕はそのいい子を目指して修行中のまだ
This
普通の子
feels
です。
candid. I don't know what you're talking about.
るほどね。ナッジーが君のことをグレートって呼ぶのちょっとわかるわ。
Oh, no, he's not. He's fucking insane. Fuck that guy.
私の不思議の国の話をこんなに真面目に聞いてくれて。
Do you know what? Props to Suzumu. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking? You're Alice in Wonderland.
Cractula says he's a goody two shoes when you're the one who killed Barry.
Wait, am I good for that?
No, because he saved the kid.
Barry was a clown.
その上こんなに真剣に相槌を打ってくれたの君が初めてだよ。
You know that credit to Suzumu for that. I would be like, yeah, this girl is crazy. Minome smiled. Look at that smile. Though she was always smiling, it was the first time I'd seen her smile like that. What genuine smile.
仮に夢の話だとしても、先輩の不思議の国の話はとても面白いです。
Even if they're all...
Cractula's taking serious offense.
You're
You're
the
the one who loaded up a previous save just to save that shitty brat when he could have just progressed in the game anyways.
But wait, that's the Don't Escape. Oh wait, what the fuck? Which one?
Yeah. It was Don't Escape 4.
Wait, was Barry in 4?
I believe so. There was a kid and there was Barry and you saved the kid.
Ah shit, Barry's not the clown.
Yeah.
Barry's the other guy. Fuck, I was supposed to replay that because I wanted to save both of them. Do you not? No, do you
I
not?
like the shade you're throwing at clowns.
Crack dealer, I thought you were talking about... What game was it where there was a clown we found him dead? It was one of the It wasn't Don't Escape, it was...
Oh, that does strike a memory.
It was one of the spooky ones. It was that other series of games by the same guy, I think.
What?
You know, there was Don't Escape series, and then I played another one that was a bit more spooky. I say spooky, it was something about...
Oh, it was the one in the nightmares. Yeah, I remember now.
Let me see if I'm literally on the computer just now. Deep Sleep Trilogy, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, Deep Sleep Trilogy. And so there was a clown there who we found it. I kept thinking, whenever Crackty was talking about Barry, I was thinking about that. No, it was Don't Escape 4. I apologise, Crack Dealer, you are right. That was a bullshit move. I should have fucking saved Barry. Fuck that kid. You're right. That kid pissed me off. Also, I was supposed to replay that and try and save both of them. Apparently, if you did a replay, you could save both of them or something. I don't know. Let's continue.
夢日記って言うんでしたっけ？そんな感じで日々記してまとめたら面白い気がします。
Why are you encouraging this, Suzumu?
ああ、
So that
夢
she
日
can
記
remember
は縁
things.
起が悪いからとかなんとかで母にはダメって言われてたんだけどね。
Bad luck to keep a dream diary.
オイラにとっては夢じゃない。もう一つの現実なんだから。
They're not dreams, they're another world.
だから、
What?
Horror.
Minobi took a well-used notebook out of her bag. The cover read, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Does she have just one type of dream where she's in Alice in Wonderland? What the fuck?
どんなことが書いてあ
That's
るん
what
で
she
すか？
said.
見たい
Wait a
な。
minute. So she is keeping a dream diary then?
A, yes. B, so all of her dreams just feature her in that same place.
Yeah.
Call me saying a parallel universe. Yes,
It might be.
it sounds like it, yeah.
絶対に嫌だよ。恥ずかしい。
Hazukasi!
showed it to us.
Wait, what was he saying? What was it called?
No, she showed the book saying Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. He's like, oh, let me see. And then she's like, no, Hazukasi. Desi. Yeah.
Hazukasi! Wait, no, don't quit the game. How did I get back out of this? Alright, okay.
What the fuck? I swear if you quit the game. I saw the little pop-up. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. No, because I was like, if you press escape, usually it takes you back in other visual novels. This one, it was like, do you want to quit? And I'm like, no. Nobody put the notebook back in her bag. But a bashful smile played on her lips.
そのセチュの王様とかいうやつ、
The Sech King.
見事に撃退できた話を聞くの楽しみにしてますね。
She was not exactly winning against him last time.
そうだね。オイラもそれを期待してるよ。
Wait, what the fuck? Why was that played so slow?
まあ、オイラは駒出し係で、勝負はウサギさん次第なんだけどね。
Oh, that fucking rabbit who was just watching you take...
Who we haven't seen yet.
Oh, God. Fucking PTSD from that.
その駒出し係というのは何なんですか？
That is a good question.
先輩の話の中でセチュに関わる役みたいな感じで何度か出てきたんですけど。
Every time I see it say Sech, I don't know why, it just cracks me up.
It just, it reminds me of something for some reason. I can't remember what. Crack dealer is saying, I need to watch Baki again. Why? Baki is hilarious, but also...
Baki the Grappler, yeah?
Yeah, mate, have you seen the anime series?
Not the
that are
new
on it?
one. I've only ever seen the 2 clips on YouTube, which is the guy's, was it Best Doctor in Anime or something like that?
I've seen that clip, and it makes me want to watch the old series.
Yeah.
Baki is fucking insane. Just extreme balls to the wall, not giving a fuck about reality or anything. Let's just extreme fighting go. It's great, man.
Extreme Fighting Go would be a great name for a show as well.
I'm sure there's one called that, but if there isn't, I copyright to eat shit. No, but you should watch the new Baki. Just watch some of the episodes on Net. I think they're on Netflix. It's
They're on Netflix, yeah.
It's something, man.
まあ、いろいろあるわけよ。口じゃうまく説明できない。
Let me explain. I have to rip off pieces of my body, and then they get turned into pieces on the chessboard that we can use to play the game. How about you just put it like that?
Because that would make him go, what the fuck?
And then we would all realize how much of an insane person she really is.
Oira is such a rare pronoun. I haven't come across that one before.
Wait, did she say Oira?
I think so, I'm not sure.
Oira.
Have we switched to her?
Yeah. Not like I could tell him, that's a real reason. Ripping out your own body parts to create new pieces, told you. That's exactly what it is. It wasn't exactly something you wanted to talk about. So why, I mean, you're having to go through this as a
エ
dream.
リス、
Uh-oh.
エリス、
Quick save
大
there.
丈夫？
Wait, we're back?
Is she having a daydream?
Right now?
I think she is.
Is she a fucking narcoleptic or something?
腕も指も生えてきたよ。歯も目玉も生えてきた。
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, I mean, they've grown back, which is good. It also means that the person
That
drawing
means that
her...
they can be cut out again, man.
But also means the person drawing her sprite doesn't have to draw them missing.
Yeah, but it also means that they can be cut out again, so it's an eternal torture.
Yeah, that's
I was
what
thinking she could run out of pieces.
That's what I thought this was, because it sounded like she'd played this game a couple of times. The other thing is, remember when we found her, when Suzumu found her, she was in the middle of the hallway, just standing there. Kind of.
So I'm wondering what Suzumu's seeing right now.
She's probably just kind of like...
Standing there like
standing
this.
there a bit kind of like looking vacant, but it might not be for long. This might be happening at a faster pace than our reality, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
まあ、オイラは無敵の不死身だからね。
Yeah, she did say it.
I am the immortal Princess Ellis, the undefeated. It seemed I'd lost consciousness from having my body ripped apart.
Which is the reality when you think about it.
Oh my god, imagine this is the reality and she's just dreaming about being a schoolgirl, because that would be so much easier to live.
That's why they brought up the butterfly
thing.
Dreaming thing.
I'm an idiot. But also, yeah, that's pretty relevant. Guess I shouldn't have been surprised. Anyone faint after having something that messed up happen to them. Oh.
おや、お目覚めですか？おはようモーニングですよ、エリス姫。
He's just as viscerally unpleasant now as he was before. And
Yes.
also, Ohio morning.
Ohio morning. This person makes me feel physically dirty just listening to him.
Yeah.
いい夢は見られ
Garlic
まし
Fennec
たで
says Oira is like Ore, but for country bumpkins.
Oh. Yes, crack dealer, he's back.
こっちが夢だったらどんなにか良かったかね。
Oh. But this was also reality. That hellish pain getting my fingers and arm torn off. All of it. It was then I noticed that rowdy audience of hard soldiers had completely vanished. The only ones there were me, Mr. Rabbit, and the pimple-faced bastard himself, the Setch King. What happened to the Setch match? The audience was gone, so did that mean it was over?
で、うさぎさん、勝負はどうなったわけ？
Well, the Setch King looks pretty happy, so I don't think he lost.
頑張ったよ。僕はすごく頑張ったんだ。
She gave you all her body parts and you still fucking lost. Fuck off, Rabbit.
僕ちん大苦戦したんでちゅ大ピンチの連続だったんでちゅよ
Someone deserves their pay for this voice acting. It is horrible, but in a way that's appropriate.
ああ、もういいわ。
I'm going to look him up actually.
なんかおいら、オチが分かったわ。
Several large pieces of various shapes were strewn across the Setch board. But they were all black. Not even one of our red pieces was to be found.
すっごく頑張ったけど、全滅したわけね。ごめんよ。エリスが倒れてる間に絶対決着をつけようと思ったんだよ。
This guy. Right, I want to see this rabbit, and I want to have some rabbit stew.
おいらの指だの腕だの歯だの目玉だのを引っこ抜いて潰して、それで負け？ごめんよ。本当に頑張ったんだよ。信じてよ、エリス。
というわけでエリス姫僕ちんとの約束は守ってもらいますよ
約束ってなんだっけ？
Uh-oh.
寝る前に必ず歯を磨くだっけ？この国がこいつのものになっちゃうんだよ。
そしてお前さんは僕ちんの家族に加わるのでちゅ
I just want to say that I imagine him going while saying that.
僕
I
ち
mean,
ん
he
は
is. Look at
節での約束はいつも守ってきましたでちゅよ
Guy
Ugh.
fucking sucks.
そうだね。オイラが勝った時にもちゃんと約束は守ったね。
そうでちゅこれまでいっぱい負けてお小遣いを上げてきましたでちゅよ
Wait, so when he plays, does he have to give up body parts?
I mean, I guess he should if it's like, you know, fair, but I don't know.
だから今度はエリス姫が約束を守る番なのでちゅよ僕ちんの新しい家族に加わってみんなで幸せになるでちゅ新しい家族をみんなも歓迎してくれるでちゅよ
I don't like him blushing there.
I didn't notice that. I wish I didn't notice that.
Notice it now. Who? Boy, I wanted to tell my mum was enough family for me, but
仕方ないな。
apparently her... I don't know.
はあ、
He'd just get in a really bad mood and throw a fit if I said no anyway. Fine, but this is just for pretend, alright? Nothing more.
家族愛は何にも勝る愛情なのでちゅ。
Scarlet X saying it's probably like in gambling manga where the bad guys aren't at risk because they can just bet their fortunes. Crackdoodle saying I just remembered that scene in Baki where he's having what and his father's just and he's like go son get it son.
I haven't seen Baki, so I don't know about that, but I'm just thinking, if we're talking about sex scenes where it's hilarious, South Park, The Stick of Truth. If you know, you know.
Yes. But also, I remember there was a bit in the anime where he's with his girlfriend, but then I think they're about to get intimate, or there's like, it's that awkward thing where I think they're hiding from something, but they're together in the house. And so it is awkward, and there maybe something's going to happen, and then the father appears, and he's like, yes! And then I think he kidnaps the girlfriend. He's super...
What the hell?
The father is fucking hilarious.
エリス姫にもそれが分かってもらえて、僕ちんは本当に嬉しいでちゅ。
This guy's on a list. This guy's on multiple lists that the FBI keep a track of.
へいへい
I can't find his voice actor. We're gonna have to watch the
家
credits.
族でないやつがいるでちゅね。お前さんはもうあっちへ行けでちゅよ。
Wait, who's he talking to me?
耳はつかまないで
The rabbit.
Wait, but the rabbit was playing... Uh-oh. Why?
But the bet was Ellis.
The Setch King pulled on Mr. Rabbit's ears, then threw him off into the distance.
What, like a rubber band?
Welp. There he went, like a home run in baseball.
さあさあ、これで今度こそ家族水いらずでちゅよ。
Alright then.
Oh, that's what Crack Dealer is saying.
でも、新しい家族になる前には必要なイニシエーションがありまっちゅ。
へいへい家族ごっこはめんどくさいね
Uh-oh. Is this what we're calling it?
ではでは、エリスは僕ちんたちの新しい家族に加わりまちゅって誓うのですよ。
What is it, like a registration or something?
I'd hate saying anything someone forced me to say. Especially since I didn't want to say I'd be part of this pimply-faced bastard's family, even as a joke. But I'd lost, so I had to keep my end of the bargain.
Hurry up! Can we get this up? I don't fucking like looking at this guy. Can we get this over with?
Oh no, I couldn't sound embarrassed saying it. The scum was the kind of guy who'd get off on that. I had to say it plain and simple.
エリスはセチの王様の新しい家族になります
There, I said it. Happy now. Wait, what? But right before I could say that, the world went dark, as if someone had flipped a light switch. The sky's colours were wondrous, typical of a night in Wonderland. It wasn't black as crow feathers like it was in the other world. A dazzling silver moon shone in the heavens. Countless fairies danced rainbows across the sky. It would have been a magical sight, if I were the only one here, that is.
どんな景色もあんたと一緒じゃ興ざめだね
Wow, crack dealers like fuck this guy. He sucks. I prefer the blob.
I concur. There's a guy from Gantz too. He got stronger after losing the V card. I remember that.
Wait.
Yes, I watched Gantz.
Gantz the movie? No, there was this.
No, Gantz the series.
The series. I did watch. Did that happen? What? It was a different.
Or was it the manga? It was one of them. I read the manga and I watched the anime. I remember that. It was a long time ago though. Oh no!
Have a look at that. When I turned around, I almost jumped when I saw his eyes and nose right in front of me. His usual frivolous expression was nowhere to be found. Instead, he gave me a sharp glare that sent shivers down my spine. One I'd never seen from him before. I'd always found the Sech King annoying, but never once had he actually scared me. Overcome with that fear, I fell on my backside. The Sech King smirked, as if he found it amusing. And just like that, he was back to his usual dumb grin on his ugly, pimply face.
嬉しいでちゅよ、エリス。
Uh-oh.
そして、もう寂しくないでちゅよ。エリスには、互いを思い合う大勢の家族ができたのでちゅから。
Who else is in this family, or is it just you?
Nothing in this world is more sacred and wonderful than familial love. Wait, is he saying this? Romantic love is held up as the most sacred love of all, but when you really think about it, it's bashed on the unstable scale known as lust. Repulsive, wouldn't you share?
I have to give you top ratings for that. That was good.
Romance and the like are nothing but fancy garments to drape down over lust. Oh. And at the end of that rampage lies divorce and the destruction of familial love. Repulsive, utterly repulsive.
僕ちんはね、思うのでちゅよ。家族愛とは、男女の性差を飛び越えた真の愛情。
I don't like where this is going. Does this guy bang his mum or something? Like, this is...
人は肉欲という煩悩から解放されるために、その根源となる性差を克服せねばならないのでちゅ。
I really don't like where this is going. What's the chat saying? I guess losing body parts...
Cracktula's just going off on one.
You met a girl right after that you said, can I have sex with you? You start... Wait, what? I don't remember that in the anime series, do you? Gantz.
I don't remember it exactly, but I remember something like that.
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. I've got the anime, I need to watch it again.
だから僕ちんは伝えたい。家族の愛の素晴らしさを。
Why is he becoming a creepy preacher now? This is even worse. Ugh, gross. Does he fancy himself a philosopher or something? Whatever. Guess
We lost
long.
the connection again.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
It was going so well.
Right, that's it coming back.
And then this
right.
guy came up.
What the fuck is up with my end? I just don't know what's up with my internet. Can you hear me still though, Kuzo? It went down again. What's going on?
You went what the and it cut.
Right. I genuinely don't know what's going on with the internet, but I know that they're doing some... Do you know what I suspect? I know there's some roadworks going on around this area, and I suspect it's something to do with
They cut into your cable.
There might be interfering with it slightly when they're doing the works.
Mm.
Whatever it is, I suspect it is part of the fiber stuff. I don't know.
Hopefully they get that install sorted as well, man.
I don't know if I'll go for it though, because I'm fucking poor from utility bills.
Electricity and gas.
Yeah, like I feel shit that I have to think twice about getting the fast
a better internet connection.
Fucking
right when it's available as well.
Fucking hate this. My bro was telling me that he's gonna get faster internet because it's available in his area, and I was like, fuck.
What's he getting?
I think it's like the half a gig, 500 meg.
Yeah, set up your computer at his place. Go around there, start streaming.
Like, bro, can I just like
Don't need to say anything. Just walk in with your kit, everything, and just set up.
And set up
just
in
say,
the
this
living
is
room.
my corner now.
This is my room now. You'd fucking boot me out, man. But anyway, yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Fuck. Anyway, apologies. This is a typical Ashmanic stream where there is bullshit and...
It's not typical. This has never happened before.
No.
The last issues that happened was where the lag increased, if you remember.
Oh, that was wonderful. I've noticed that
That was insane.
Loopy's disappeared from the chat. I wonder if after I jinxed her,
I think, yeah, her connection probably died.
she's taking one for the team.
She's probably gone back to playing Resident Evil 4.
Let's see. Whatever. Guess I'll just play along. Whatever puts him in a good mood.
You don't know. You don't know what puts him in a good mood.
Don't think about it. The Sedge King reached for his pumpkin trousers straight out of a picture book. Zip.
Yeah, no need for zip. He just pulled his trousers right down.
Fuck. Oh, here we go. And slipped them off. This is gonna be. I'm gonna have to fucking. Oh.
Quick, Ellis. What kind of underwear does he wear?
I was taken aback, expecting to see the embarrassing sight of 2 ugly legs in underwear. But what I saw there defied all expectations.
What, has he got a magnum dong?
突然で驚かせちゃいましたでちゅね。
Where is this going? He did
Oh,
indeed.
we know exactly where this is going.
I don't know. He did indeed have legs.
Why has he got 3 legs?
See, that's the fucking thing. But not 2 of them. How many? I couldn't begin to count. There were way too many. Because
is he like a monster?
the Sedge King's lower half was like a caterpillar the size of a human. Ew. I couldn't take my eyes off that horrifying sight. Those countless legs constantly squirming. That pattern of venomous dark red blotches.
I'm glad we can't see this.
いかがでちゅか綺麗でちゅ
Wait, off my what? What is that trying to say?
Spots?
Spots? Ah.
They have to show us this at some point. Everyone in the chat's enjoying this.
これからは驚くことはないんでちゅよだって家族なんでちゅからね
I don't care
今
how
度
fucking
僕
close
ち
you
ん
are
の
as
後ろで紹
family.
介する他の家族たちもみんな綺麗な模様なんでちゅよ
Wait. So it's not... What is he trying to say if it's not spots?
I mean, spots on your face, mate. Like, what
Why
the fuck
did you
is
show
down
me
there
your
then?
legs? He reached for his neck as if he were taking off a sweat-drenched shirt. And then, with a wet, slithering noise,
You're really enjoying this.
he slid his upper body off.
Oh, has he got a true form?
今日は暑かったから汗でびちょびちょでちゅよ
The body I'd thought was the Sedge King himself was sloppily thrown aside.
Okay, so he's got a true... Oh.
He was a giant caterpillar covered in odious red and black spots. The only thing that remained the same was that disgusting pimple face of his. Look at the little
why did that have
dolls
to
in the
remain?
corner, the dolls on the side here. Look at that.
Yeah. You know what I was just thinking of? The cover art of the Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Let's hope it's something as like that. I felt like I was going mad from the shock. That was why that aspect of him was actually a minor relief to me. Oh, hello.
Oh, God.
Hello. His countless legs wriggled loudly as he slithered over to me. Still
I
frozen.
don't even know where to begin.
Some people would pay good money for this. Still frozen where I sat, I could only watch as
No,
he
they
covered
wouldn't.
You'd be surprised, mate. I could only watch as he covered my body with his.
何するの？
僕ちんの芋虫ランドの家族に加わるのでちゅかな
What are you saying?
Uh,
Were you gonna say something?
I was about to say, like, you know, in terms of, like, where this is going, this is really gross now. Like, I was almost fine with it. Not fine, really, but I was like, it's bearable before. But this is fucking terrible, man.
Going to get some interspecies weirdness.
I'm gonna need another can of Pepsi Max for this one.
I'm gonna need an injection of fucking copious amounts of drugs.
エニスにも家族みんなとお揃いの素敵な芋虫模様になってほしいのでちゅよ。
Wait,
His
what?
fucking voice on top of everything. Uh-oh. With a squishy noise, something came out. The Setch, no. The giant caterpillar hanging over me had released something from his abdomen. It was...
No! Why are they gonna show it to us?
It was...
That's his dick!
The fuck is happening?
I mean, that's what it is, right?
I'm gonna get cancelled for the stream. It was...
Favourtie, what the fuck?
It was soft and squishy. That long object was a sickening dark red on the inside and had a tube with a sharp tip at the end, like a lance. Strings of white mucus blotched with red dangled from the tip like a nosebleed. The giant caterpillar let out a strained grunt.
It should get tested for that if he's got blood mixed into it.
And when he did, something filthy like nasal discharge dripped out the tip.
Oh, just the tip?
It was a colourful and repulsive reddish-green concoction, not unlike blood within sickly green snot. Is this, This
This is gross, man.
怖くないでちゅよ。
Holy fuck.
this is assault, mate.
This is more than an assault. What the fuck?
This is...
Crackula says, no, my bad. I'm the one who wanted to see toe sucking.
大切なイニシエーションなのでちゅよ。
I tell you, this voice actor really did earn his money. Fucking hell.
Is this like symbolism for like a young girl that's kind of been forced to marry a dude, and this is like the wedding night?
I was thinking that for a while now, and yeah, basically
it feels like that. It's like I'm gonna, and she's like, "What is this? What's going on? This I didn't." The tube brushed my calf, knee, and thigh, leaving traces of its bloody mucus on me as it did. And then, the tube's sharp tip pushed tightly against my thigh. This is... Can we wake up now, please? I want to go to the other reality.
大丈夫でちゅよ。でちゅよ。痛くないでちゅよ。
This is extremely bad.
This
like,
is extremely...
I would censor this.
I can't live censor. Wait, I can wait. What do I do, Kixo? What do I do?
エリスにも芋虫ランドの新しい家族にふさわしい素敵なまだら模様を描いてあげまちゅよ。
Rat dealer has said basically what I'm thinking. Rukishi, what the fuck, man?
そうしたらもうエリスは身も心も僕ちんたちの家族なのでちゅ。
Oh, Las Plagas. There, I can say. Yeah, look, it's Las Plagas. Don't worry, nothing dodge going on here.
Last Plagas, okay. No, no, no. Stabbing sound assaulted my ears. Can we fast forward this? What the fuck?
We're going at your pace, mate.
I'm gonna.
Alright, left thigh.
The pain wasn't anything like being injected with a syringe. No, it was like having both a rusty dagger and metal pole shoved into me.
Mate, I don't think this one should be live streamed.
Sedge King was no longer speaking a human language. He let a monstrous roars befitting his appearance as he kept thrusting the tube in and my mind fed of plain, terrifying chills and nausea. I couldn't even breathe. Before long, the Sedge King let out a chilling roar, and I felt a disgusting surge of.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What?
He injected.
Okay.
Crack Dealer says Asanagi Sensei could wish he pulled off such Ahegawa in his dojins. I know, right? This is actually like a good material if you wanted to go for that kind of thing. Only thing is, not on a live stream.
No. Before long, eerie and repulsive spots of brilliant colours surfaced from within the lump. The Sedge King's eyes rolled back as he cackled, giving his body over to pleasure I didn't want to imagine. Why is this happening?
I'm telling you, that voice actor really fucking had. Oh my god, had a lot of fun.
Right, he's pulled it out. Group dripped out of. Right, the lump shivered and an eerie, vivid spot pattern akin to an odious caterpillar rose to the surface. But it hadn't reached hell's deepest depths just yet. What?
What?
There was no way the initiation into this monster caterpillar's family would end so meagerly? What the fuck, man?
This voice actor, man.
Don't like that.
Not Alice, the fucking dude. He's cracking me up.
No.
Crack Dealer, this is your fault.
I'm skipping through this.
What, again? Man's gone for seconds. Right.
The fuck?
Well, this is going on for ages, man. Fucking hell.
I don't. This feels like. This doesn't feel Ryukushi. This is way too. Like, what is going on? It's never been so fucking. Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, I've never seen him do something like this before. Well, in Higurashi, some of the scenes get a bit long, but they're tortured. They're not like this.
Well, it was nice.
Nick says.
I was just gonna say it was nice knowing you guys. My channel is gonna fucking get yeeted.
You might need to private this video afterwards.
I'll see what happens if. Oh well. Pain, repulsion.
Garlic Bredex says, I have a feeling that the caterpillar doesn't know human anatomy. So does hentai artist, says Crack Dealer. I don't know. Some of them are pretty good.
The only way I could find some sort of escape from those was like, why are we watching? Why is this happening? What the fuck? The Prince of Monsuit wouldn't be coming to save me. Oh, is that what we called Suzumi? Why is he called Moonsuit? Moonsuit, sorry.
Suzumin?
Suzumoon. Yeah, Suzumoon she was calling him, wasn't she? Every time I regain consciousness, I find myself being rolled face up or face down. No, that wasn't right. My whole body was swelling up. Now I was already a caterpillar monster.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Las Plagas.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with. It's Las Plagas.
What? In the motherfucking fuck can I? That bit.
Kanai, you got some problems.
What the fuck, man? Fucking hell. Ugh.
こんにちは先輩。メールありがとうございます。
Correctly says, I will leave the stream if that Kanai girl still acts cheerful. That's the problem.
This is the thing that's fucking dodge. After that, like, see, after the first time where she had to like take her eye out and stuff, right? When Suzumi woke her up, she was all cheerful. So, oh, thanks for that. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you so cheerful after that type of dream? So like,
I mean, if I'm going to give her a bit of credit, it'll be that maybe she's used to this sort of shit happening.
if Ryukishi ever, for some bizarre reason, watches this, why?
You won't understand what you're saying.
Why? I'm going to say it in simple English so you can take the captions, or all captions, and translate, okay?
Why, Japanese people? Why?
No, I'm not going to be racist. I'm going to say, why, Ryukishi, why did you have this scene in this visual novel? We did not need to see that. It could have been described or something. Why?
We could have had a discretionary cut.
Yes. Wait, should I have played... Is this... is there like... Wait, is there a setting for this to be censored or something? Blah, blah,
What,
blah,
you mean
blah.
like,
System confirm... What the hell is this? Yeah. No, there isn't. Sometimes they
You can
have...
turn off the set. Why would you turn his voice off? His voice is the best one so far. I get that it's disturbing and you might not want to hear it, but it's the best acted. Who could become used to this sort of stuff? Her, apparently.
voice thing. Yeah, there's no option to... Maybe I should have bought the censored version. I feel like that was the only bit that needed to be
Is
censored.
there a censored version?
So apparently he was just injecting her with like stuff that would turn her
get
into
it, but
it was too close, mate. It was
No, never mind that. It was very purposefully done to be evocative of that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I did not like that at all. Like, I did not need the elongated description and the just what the hell. There better be a good payoff for us having to fucking suffer through that to see that. There better be a good reason for us to need to know that.
Probably not. I mean, like, the first story ended without any
俺
fucking
夕方に
anything happening.
近所のガキどもとデュエルの約束があるんだけどな。
Actually, just say great again and make me forget about the fucking shit I
手
just
伝
saw.
えるところまででいいからさ。
You're a psycho, Kanai. The LCSC's club room was a spare room near the infirmary. Though the school was mammoth in size, even it couldn't escape the consequences of a declining national birth rate. Meaning with each year, there were more and more spare classrooms. Thus, the LCSC was using one of them as a makeshift club room. Miss Hinagata wasn't around. She was a school doctor, so she couldn't always be in the club room. Oh yeah, wait, she's a school doctor? I thought they were a nurse. Are they doctors or nurses?
Don't remember.
Tractor think it's like that meme with kids and a rabbit. Serial killers and psychopaths, they both were scared of Kanai. The meme with kids and a rabbit. It was common for her to have to leave to help students who got hurt in the sports clubs. The room was packed to the gills with piles of cardboard boxes of varying sizes. Inside were old sweaters, unopened gifts, well-used microwaves, TVs and so on. What? What? The boxes were filled to the brim with such objects. Wait, what are we doing
用
here?
品って結構あるもんなんですね。
I was not paying too much attention. What's actually going on here? Were you keeping track, Kukso?
No.
Fair enough.
新品も結構あるよ。もったいないもったいないだね。
こいつを整頓して目録を作るのか。こりゃ骨だな。
まあぼちぼちやろうよ。2、3日で終わるもんじゃないっしょ。
What? All the items had been gathered to sell off at a rummage sale. Oh, okay. After all, this was an era where it costs money to get rid of large objects. Ah, yes, recycling. So if the school sent out a notice to the parents asking for donations of unwanted items for the rummage sale, they'd come up in droves. What, to just give you rubbish? And the parents indeed came in cars stuffed with unwanted items, piling them up one after the next.
これを分類して目録を作ってどうするかを決めるわけね。
So it's just the follow-up to the charity thing.
Yes.
雛形先生。
ごめんなさいね。私ちょっと今手が離せないの。
I'm sorry I can't help you guys work.
やれるとこまででいいからお願いしちゃっていい？あいよと
So
もよん。
disappointed.
勝手に承知の助さ。
They're making excuses. She doesn't want to be stuck there fucking sorting people's rubbish out.
たく俺にはゴミの山にしか見えねえぜ。
That's what it is, mate.
ゴミの山も分類すれば宝の山って言うよ。
What?
頑張って分類してトレジャーしちゃおう。
Double doubloons.
阪神と東北と熊本の3つの大震災で多くの教訓が得られたからね。被災地に
I didn't
援
know the
助物資と
Kumamoto
いう
one.
名の
The Tohoku
ガラクタ
earthquake was
詰
the
め合わせ
2010
を
one,
送り
wasn't
つ
it?
け
Or
るのは
2011?
単なる嫌がらせでしかないから。
Most recent one where they had that nuclear meltdown thing.
2011.
Jeez. What? People were sending trash under the name of relief? Oh, that is fucking bad, man. That's bad. Garlic Bread X is saying Tohoku was 2011.
Yeah.
It's bad.
そうですね。ボランティアは自己満足でなく、相手のニーズに繊細に対応する必要がありますね。
Suzumu. That's why people volunteer mostly, though, in my opinion, because I'm a cynical asshole, is just to feel good about yourself. How much do you actually help?
おおスズムン、その回答100点満点。
Pixel, do you do volunteer work? Helping the community?
No.
You should, man.
No.
Help the community and people in need and all that stuff.
I've done some pro bono work. I don't care. It's not the same as volunteering, but whatever.
What we could do, Pixel, is one day when we get big, if we get big, I'm lying to myself. Yeah. Do a charity stream for some charity or something, and then I can say I've done my charity work for my life. That's me.
さすがはグレイトな男。
I needed some fucking light-hearted bullshit.
確かにな。どんな強力なレアカードも整理しなきゃデッキには入れられねえ。
Do you know I never thought I would look forward to Natsuya's Gaeta?
じゃあ手分けしてキリキリ頑張りましょう。いいのいいの、のんびりダラダラで。こんだけ量があるんだからおしゃべりでもしながら気楽に行こう。
Does she just not want to go home? In actuality, we'd planned on spending all of next Sunday taking care of this. But as per Club President Minobe's orders, we decided to do the work a little at a time after school each day.
これは何だろう。
Oh?
タオル、手ぬぐいかな。
A hand towel?
ほら、こんな風にかぶってひょっとこの面でもつけりゃ。
それきっとおむつだよ。使い捨てじゃないリターナブルの。
Oh my god. Okay. They're not used though, are they?
おむつ？
Don't overact.
でも被災地じゃ水は貴重だから使い捨ての方が便利だろうね。
Yeah.
ほんじゃそれはバザー行きで。
はい。じゃあこっちの箱へ。
Wait, they're doing a rummage. It sounds like they're doing like a garage boot sale type thing.
That's the impression I got. Yeah.
So
Like a car boot sale.
So why are they talking about earthquake victims and whether they need water or not. I mean, that doesn't matter. If you're raising money, why do we... It's almost like they're selling this to people who are in disaster zones or something.
Wait a minute, yeah.
That doesn't make sense. I don't know why they're saying that.
Yeah, there's something not right about this.
The inventory was divided into 3 categories. Disaster relief. Oh, there we go.
Oh no, it's two. No, they're two separate things. Right, gotcha.
Right, so they're selling... They're going to have a rummage sale. They're going to keep stuff for disaster relief. And then there's other stuff that's just
And then
garbage.
just throw shit away. Yeah.
Right, the inventory was divided into 3 categories. Disaster relief, rummage sale, and garbage. Unusual items with no apparent use would also show up from time to time, so the work was pretty interesting. But there were still loads of things to sort through. It seemed our time after school would be centred around this for the time being. Just then, the door opened. But it wasn't
Zoe is here.
Miss Hinagata.
あれクロッチじゃん。メール見てくれたんだ。
Is Crack Dealer happy?
I don't know yet.
Kuroki, as in Kurokami, I got it. However, she was staring out into space as always. Please don't tell me she remembers what happened in the last timeline.
She shouldn't.
Rat Dealer's excited.
来てくれただけでも嬉しいよ。今日も調子悪そうだね。
Yeah, she does look like she's sick or something.
I mean, she always looks like she's sick. When she's...
But look at her right now.
So the bags under her eyes have always been there in this reality. I think, I'm pretty sure.
たまに来てくれるの。調子がいい時は手伝ったりもしてくれるんだけど。
Suzumu, if you've fallen in love again, you weirdo.
黒髪ってなんでシャチホコ部にいるんだ？
That is a good question.
さあ、ほら、雛形先生って結構気まぐれだから。
Oh, the nurse, doctor, of course, she's fucking instigator of this whole thing.
She'll add anyone.
She looked right into my eyes. Though she'd been staggering just seconds ago, that all came to a stop. Meanwhile, I found myself staring right into her eyes too.
ああ、クロッチは初対面だよね。紹介するよ。我が部のニューホープの2人。
This is the girl that got caterpillared just moments ago.
ああ、同じクラスだ
I
った
don't know how long ago it was.
This is fucking jarring as hell.
すあら。
You know my name?
あれ今日は調子いいみたいじゃん。
That's okay, dear.
どうしてここに。
Wait, you got a problem with me,
That's not a
Toy?
good question.
たまゆんの気まぐれじゃない？先週唐突に連れてきてさ。雛形。
Are you gonna go kill her, Toy? Holy shit. It was very rare to hear her say something. According to Minobe, that meant she was feeling good. Okay. Did that mean there was a chance she'd respond to me?
やあ、
Yo. Don't cry on me, man. Her face wrenched with agony the moment I called out to her. That's the reaction most people have to me when I call. So she really wasn't feeling
You
well
should be
after
feeling
all.
right at home then.
It's like you call something like, oh, hey, Ash Panics has called me.
大丈夫？
やるな。
Oof. But after I took a single step forward, Kurokami covered her face with a doll in her left hand while motioning for me to stop with her right. Sweat rose to the surface of her agonized face.
具合悪いの？
Do you know, this feels like a combination of the oddness of Higanbana, but mixed with the fucked upness of Chaos Child? Wait, what was it? What one was
Chaos
it?
Child went that fucked up, man.
I feel like it was getting there though. It was getting there. We didn't play it long enough to get to the actual meat and potatoes.
You're not
of
gonna
it.
get anything like the Sech King, I think. But it's funny you should say that. I found a review of Iwaihime, and the guy literally just wrote Higanbana 2.0, but with a love story. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
That is a fucking usumpu.
雛形先生を呼んでくるよ。
夜なと言っている。
どうして？
お前の
Oh, he has a lot of corruption.
汚れが苦しい。
Maybe she does remember the last story.
Wait, are we super corrupted? And with that, Kurokami turned around, still fighting back the agony. I couldn't think of anything to say to her. Oh, this dude.
てめえ、いつまでほっつき歩いてんだよ。
Oh man, is he going to be like, come here, I need to... These toes are too dry.
今日は先輩とカラオケ行くんだよ。たまには少しマシな顔でお酌くらいしてみせろよな。
Wait, what? Why are you going out with
Oh.
older guys? I don't like this. I don't like any... Why, Ryukoshi? Why?
はい、将様。
This is the most fucked up of Ryukoshi. What do you think, Kukso? I feel like this is the most
What?
fucked up of Ryukoshi's works.
No.
No?
I don't think this is the most fucked up.
Which one do you think is the most?
I still think Higurashi can get more fucked up than this.
I prefer violence to, like, sexual harassment. In my...
There was sexual harassment in Higurashi.
Wait, was there?
Yeah. The uncle and
Oh.
Satsuko. It's completely omitted in the anime version, but in the visual novel, it's implied quite heavily that that relationship has taken on that sort of thing.
But it was implied. It wasn't visually shown, like, in a...
It wasn't visually shown, but at the same time, I think sometimes it's worse when you don't show it. Like in this, it was almost comic. In fact, it was actually pretty funny. I was laughing.
Mate, I was not laughing at that. That was fucked up.
It was fucked up, yeah, but it was pretty funny, especially the fucking dude's voice. Like, you know what he was doing? He's going...
Going on?
I'm telling you, that guy had a fucking day when he was recording that. He had so much fun.
They were just like, act like a horrible person. And he's like, okay, fucking hell. Yeah, if it wasn't for his voice, that was fucked.
お前ら行くぞ。
Kaminuma wrapped
God,
his
where the
arm
fuck
around...
is Loopy when... Oh, God.
Yeah, Loopy is down and out, for the count. Kaminuma wrapped his arm around Kurokami and dragged her closer, then left with his followers.
黒髪さん。
すずもクロッチに嫌われてる？
Yeah, she hates me.
クロッチがあんなこと言うとこなんて初めて見た。
So this is taking the exact thing of Higurashi, where one story arc then informs you for another. So we know why she doesn't like him, because he was supposed to save her, in her view. But he's too late.
Is he the specific person she's been waiting for, or was she just annoyed that someone came to save her too late?
Him, specifically, I think.
あ、気にすることないよ。黒髪さんが意味のないことを言うなんていつものことだよ。たまたま体調と機嫌が悪かっただけに違いないよ。
You literally said, "Get away from me, you're corrupted." That's pretty specific and targeted, Subakiko. Don't try and fucking sugarcoat this shit.
そうだね。
Track dude's right. He was too busy punching trees.
ススハラのグレイトさがわからねえとはな。いけすかない女だぜ。
I don't like, look, Nasia, I don't mind you calling me great, but I don't like you shitting on other people to try and make me look good.
おかしな男が言い名付けだしさ。気苦労も絶えないんだよ。きっと。
You don't say.
Yeah. I don't like this music. Come on, give me back the cheery, shitty music. Oh.
This ain't cheery though.
Whatever, I'm chilling at the beach, man. Sun's setting. That's what I need. We worked all through the afternoon. Natsu had made plans with friends, so he left early on. Wait, Natsu has other friends? But we just kept working and managed to make quite a dent in our workload.
僕、見延先輩に謝らなきゃいけないです。
Wait, what for?
何が？
Initially, I'd assumed that she was kind of lazy from her general demeanour. She isn't. But the past few days had proven me wrong. She was always proactively carrying out the club's activities. She really was an ideal president. And she was fun to hang around to boot.
先輩のこと改めて尊敬しました。やっぱり社長コブに入ってよかったと思います。
Why is
私も最初は先輩の
Susuhara?
こと
Susume?
誤解してました。
Hanging out with this girl that much?
Wait, say that again? Why is Suzumu hanging out with who?
Why is Susumu hanging out with this girl, this new one, Kanae, so much?
I don't think he's hanging out with her that much. He's just been with her because of this club.
It just feels to me like we're always with her right now. We haven't been with Tsubakiko that much lately.
So in the previous story, we were almost always with Tsubakiko, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's just this story is focusing on his time.
Because it's her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Kanai's time to shine. Or time
It's
to
Kanae's
be
story.
assaulted. I don't know. Ugh.
We had Toei's story, now we're getting Kanae's story. Yeah.
Yeah. And Tsubakiko is just there all the time because she's the cousin friend, childhood
She's
friend.
the childhood
thing.
friend.
でも先輩はいつも暗くなるまで部室でたった一人でも仕事をしてる。
Is that because she doesn't want to go home?
もう帰ってもすることとかないしね。家帰っても親が勉強しろしろうるさいだけだし。
Maybe you should study then. She tried laughing it off, but I wasn't fooled anymore. No, you could say that was her very essence. What? The same went for training. It's easy to work yourself hard until it shows on your face. But with her, she just relaxed and had fun, no matter what she did.
僕も見習わなくちゃ。
Yeah, maybe punch less trees and punch more pencils. I don't know.
そういえ
Punch
ば
less trees and
スズ
go
ムって空
imagine
手をやって
being
んだっ
stuck
て？
in Wonderland.
Can I teach me your ways of super messed up nightmares?
やってますやってます。毎日夕方には道着を着て裏庭で稽古してますよ。
That is fucking cringe.
へえ、何それかっこいい。
Okay.
ねえねえ、あのさ。
Minobi walked ahead of us, then turned around and spoke. Ah, that's very anime.
おいらもスズムのかっこいいとこ見てみたいな。
What?
What, punching more trees again?
Show me. Put on your karate gi outfit and punch some trees. It was
Oh,
a-
he's even patted it with a... He's even put like straw on it.
I think I've seen this scene before in the game where I remember seeing a tree with padding on it like that. It was a common misunderstanding, but the Suzuhara divine tribute style wasn't for fighting. Its primary goal was to sublimate a pure heart cultivated in training through martial arts, then dedicate that to God. What?
なのに
So it's a
クロッチ
religion?
に汚れてるとか言われちゃショック
It's a
だよね。
spiritual thing, I think. A way of strengthening one's resolve? I don't know. I don't know.
Carry on. Progress the game.
Crackdealer saying, I'll have PTSD every time I see chessboards now. Yeah, especially if it's red and black instead of white and black.
Play Higurashi. Oh, a
僕
red
の
and
修
black
行が
chessboard would be sick.
まだ
actually.
未熟だからだと思います。
先輩、麦茶入れてきました。
Tsubuki could just call me senpai, or is she talking to Minobe?
She's talking to Kanae. Kanae is a year above us, remember?
I want someone to call me senpai.
Play
I want-
Persona 4.
No, I want someone real to call me senpai. I wanted to be like my father and hold martial arts demonstrations at temples and shrines someday. Any corruption had to be purged before that was possible. I had to free myself from obstructive thoughts and hone my spirit. Garlic Bread X has also added and caterpillars. I appreciate it, Crat Dealer. The apartment complex's backyard was my training ground. I channeled all my spirit into my fist and punched a cherry blossom tree with straw wrapped around it.
God, he's so manly.
I'm just beating up this tree. Fucking deserves it. not enough, unfortunately, Crat Dealer. I was a bit sluggish today. I really did have a long way to go if Minobe's presence was enough to dull my fist. Ooh.
すごいね。よく素手で木をパンチして痛くないもんだね。
So he gets soft when she's around?
He gets nervous, maybe.
砂を詰めたバケツをパンチしてることもありますよ。
What?
ズズムかっこいい。おいら。
Has he trained anything else? Or is it just punching?
I think it's just punching.
Well, it seems to be working. It seems to be working. Look at this.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's the aim. Also, he has said it's not a martial arts for fighting.
Good point.
I was watching a video, a guy talking about martial arts and how a lot of the old martial arts, what most practitioners end up doing is practicing against other people who perform the same martial
Learn that
arts.
Yeah.
And the problem is that it's good at fighting other people of that martial arts, but as soon as you fight someone else who doesn't give a shit, who does some different version of martial arts or boxing or something,
then you're pretty much fucked.
yeah, because you, for like some of these are ancient, so you spend hundreds of years, thousands of years in some cases, just honing your martial arts against the same people. And so they're saying that like when the mixed martial arts competition,
Mixed martial arts is basically like the ultimate style.
yeah, it's like, but you see whether from that you'll see which type of martial arts is generally more beneficial to use against others. And some of the best MMA fighters will learn multiple types of martial arts and switch depending on their opponent. And I'm like, man, I never watch MMA. A lot of people talk about it. I should watch it to see, because like I like karate, and I remember doing it when I was a kid, and it's definitely helpful. But there is that thing where, you know, you go to a fight, someone tries to threaten you to try and do some freaking roundhouse kick, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And they just boot you in the balls. Your martial arts goes out the window there.
Yes, the martial arts of kicking in the nuts.
Well, there is a saying though. I mean, they used to tell us this in karate as well. Don't fight. If you can run, just run. Don't stay for the fight.
I need to... Yeah, definitely. Like, it's not worth fighting anyway. I need to find it. There's a Giant Bomb Quick Look from like 10 years ago or more, right? With Jeff Gersman and Ryan Davis. And they were playing some game on the Xbox 360 with the Kinect. That was some kind of like self-defense train. I forgot. I think it's called self-defense training camp or something. And literally all of the fucking exercises were. Oh fuck! I dropped something. All of the exercises were kick him in the nuts. And it was fucking great because it came up with a bunch of different ways of referring to that. I need to find it again because someone made a pretty good remix video of it. Because give him a kick to the genitals. I need to find it.
I mean, against guys, it's a weak point, isn't it? So like, go for it if you're trying to defend
What is that?
yourself.
I seen this one fucking clip of this martial arts master where he's reinforced his balls or something, and then the guy comes and starts kicking him multiple times or some shit.
It's a version of like martial arts in China. It's like a thing that they just like train their balls. Yeah, this is that was featured. A clip of that was featured in this video. Man. The guy was talking about where it's like you get these absurd things, and there's a guy in China. So there's a guy in China, right? And he was fed up of all this, like you come across a lot of these kung fu masters and they're just full of shit, right? They're not good at what they do. They pretend that they can do bizarre things like stop people with ki instead of actual fighting skills and stuff. So what he did is he went around and he's like, he does MMA, right? I think primarily boxing, but I think it's just MMA. So he challenged them all. He goes, I challenge you to a fight, let's go for it. And then he fought a whole bunch of them and he won all of them. Some of them just easily. These guys couldn't even fight. They couldn't actually do martial arts, the martial arts that they said they could. And
that's like an existential crisis right there.
So in China, that was a massive no-no because Kung Fu is a massive part of... It's a massive part of like the culture there, right? And so the government did not like what he was doing and he got fucked. His social rating got put so low that he couldn't even get a house. He's like almost, I think he lost his dojo, he lost everything, he can't get a mortgage or a loan. I don't know what he's doing. Like he's been,
oh, I forgot, everything is tied to that score, isn't it?
He got fucked. They basically ostracized him. They made an example of him for like showing, it was bad, man. It was bad. Like he was crying. There was a video, I think he posted it on, I don't know what social media, Weibo, I think it's one of the Chinese social media, and he's like crying because he's like, they took everything from him for showing how some of these martial arts masters are full of shit. It's bad, but it is like, it is a thing.
Says they make him put clown makeup.
They may have actually, I don't know if that's a joke or if that's true. They might have.
It's not literal. It's not literal. It's like another choker.
Yeah, Garlic Bread said they take the best of everything and remove the less useful stuff. Yeah, MMA has shown that though. That's because you see which ones are generally more beneficial.
But it's called mixed martial arts. With a name like that, it's all about taking the best.
No, I mean the idea of mixed martial arts, I thought, was just that you have people of different martial arts backgrounds fighting. So you have a boxer fighting a kung fu master, and then you see who. And usually that's what it is, and then you see who wins.
No, it's a fighting style.
Yeah, but then you get people now. I mean, some of the best, the guy was talking about. I don't watch it, but some of the best, like they just adopt multiple ones, the ones that work, or the moves that work, and then use them differently. And it's like, I should watch this. All I see, I just see clips of MMA, right? And I just see a guy fucking punching a guy's head 10 times as he's down on the ground, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is... I don't want to watch this. It looks brutal. Garlic Bread X said it's true. They only let him fight them only if he put on Chinese clown makeup, just to humiliate him. Sometimes when he obviously won, the referees... Yes! I saw that. So there's a whole video talking about this. I can't remember if it was Internet Historian or someone like that who did a video on this. It might have been someone else who did a deep dive video on this guy. And even the ones that he obviously whooped the guy's ass, the referee was biased and the referee made it a draw. I really feel sorry for that guy. It sucked, man. But he was fed up of it. It's like, this is bullshit. These guys are full of shit.
Yeah, but Yeah, but sometimes, you know, you shouldn't go against an established fucking thing. Otherwise, you know, unless you can handle it, and he couldn't handle it.
Well, I don't think he was expecting the country to go against him. And that's
Oh,
what
Super
broke
Eye
him.
Patch Wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crack Dealer, yes. Wait, no, sorry, Garlic Bread X, yes, that's the one I watched. That was the video. It was Super Eye Patch Wolf, I'm sure, was the one that did
I
the
had
video.
no idea he'd done this. Alright, I'll check it, yeah.
Well, according to Crack Dealer, just have sex and you're OP, you'll one-shot any of one. Yeah, World of Fake Martial Arts. That's where I was made aware of this first. It was a Super Eye Patch Wolf thing. It's mental, man. You've got people that are just like they can use their power, so they don't even touch you, and they show them like with their disciples, and the disciples try to fight him, and then they use their hand force wave, and the guy's just like it's like he's a Jedi. He's pushing them away, and you're like, what the fuck?
Wait, what the fuck is that, man? That's not martial arts like I'm thinking of.
Mate, that is the extreme form of like it's the far end, right, of that level of bullshit.
People who think that they're living a wuxia fantasy.
Yes, and you've got people like, what was it? There was that move that is like, it was in Kill Bill. It's like this bullshit move that this guy came up with, where you can like hit a guy in the chest in a certain way, and it will kill him. It's like 5 moves to kill a guy.
Isn't that just fucking Fist of the North Star?
Mate, these are all firm things. Yeah, there was a guy that kind of practiced that and pretended he was like a martial arts I think it was a martial arts master, that he was in the fucking Navy SEALs and all this shit. Turns out he was in none of that. He was just in the military, he didn't do fuck all and all that, and he had made all this bullshit up. And he was the inspiration for there's an old Jean-Claude Van Damme movie where he's a fighter. Fuck. It's like an old 90s movie though, legendary one, and that was inspired by that guy. That guy's story, but it turns out that guy's story is utter bullshit. There you go, Crack Dealer saying, and you've got to have your father's consciousness to cheer you up by the side, learn some things from Baki people. Yes. But anyway, let's continue.
At least punching trees ain't bullshit.
So, no, I mean, punching trees definitely strengthens your body. But if a guy comes up to you, the thing is, right, the best fights are like proper street fights, like just street brawls, right? Because those are no-hold bar type things. If you're used to that sort of thing, and then some karate master comes up and is like, I'll fight you, that dude is just going, like, in a real fight, the enemy doesn't give a shit about whatever rules that you want to follow. They're just
Had enough of fights, man. You know the fucking shit that went on down here.
Yeah, and you see some of the fights at school, right? You see them in the video. They're just like fucking trying to knock each other out, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Some fights are fucking brutal, man. So like, yeah, like you never really want to get in those fights because they can.
Just don't. Honestly, there's always another way.
Always run if you can, and only fight if you're cornered. I mean, we were told that in karate as well. It's like, never choose a fight. There's a clip. There's some guy in the Joe Rogan podcast. Again, this is a clip from the video I was watching, and he's like some ex-Navy SEALs guys, and he like, you know, massive guy, super tough as nails. And he says the thing I say to people is, if someone's kind of square up to you, he says, if it was me, if someone tries to square up to me, doesn't matter what size of guy or whatever, right? The first thing I'll do is just walk away or run if I have to. Because I don't want to get into a fight. Because you don't know if he's got a knife, a gun. You don't know if there's other guys. You don't know if you're going to get jumped.
You don't even need to worry about a knife or a gun. Just one bad hit and he can knock you down by accident. Like, even by accident or a sucker punch or whatever. You're on the floor, you're fucked. Especially if it's a hard floor.
And if you get punched in the back of your head, that can like permanently damage you. There's some
also there's always some fucking prick on the sidelines who's like, I'ma jump in, and then there you go.
Yeah, they jump in, they fucking chuck a chair at your head.
Chair at your head. It doesn't even need to be that. They'll just come and grab you from behind or throw you to the floor or trip you up or whatever.
Yeah, if you be a pussy, live for another day. My internet is fucking, my upload has died again. I can see it 0 kilobits per second. What the fuck?
I can still hear you.
You can still hear me, so that's good. So I don't know if it's my OBS or if it's YouTube.
This one might be YouTube.
The
The game's still working. I can see it.
Crackdeer saying, just get good, man. Yeah, we can't all be Superman. Anyway, I trained to the bone until the sky turned indigo, then took a shower and had dinner. Kiko's mom always cooked our evening meals.
Lucky guy.
Oh, yeah, because he lives on his own with them. I took my shower and went to room 101, only to find Minobi there as well. What the fuck? Why are you in my room?
This ain't your room.
Why are we... Yeah, why is it this background, not his room?
Oh, is this his room?
He lives outside. We've seen a shot of his room.
お母さんが夕飯を一緒にどうって言って。
This is, no, don't stay over. I want to have my alone time.
おいら、畳の上で家族ご飯食べるの、割と憧れだったんだ。
You probably don't need me to tell you that the connection died for a short moment there.
Did it? I missed that.
Yeah. Oh, you did need me to tell you then.
Yeah, fucking... Oh, I love this. I love my internet. It is turning into loopy style internet. Like periodically dying. This line here kind of concerns me. I've always wanted to have a nice family dinner around the table. Oh dear, can I?
僕も一人っ子だから賑やかなご飯はすごく楽しいです。
椿子、配膳手伝って。
This is Harumiya.
鈴野くん、テレビのリモコンを取ってもらっていいかい？
He's outside. Why do you need to get a TV remote?
はい、どうぞ。
Why are we outside? We're actually in the house, aren't we? Why is this?
井
Why?
上さんは野球とか見る？
Just bad graphics, man.
いや、見たことないです。
What's basically happened here is in the programming they've chosen the wrong background.
じゃあ
There
一
is
緒
one
に見よ
for
う
his
か。
room, isn't it?
楽しいぞ。
Yeah.
Well, they're at his house
お
because
待
there's
た
a
せだ
tree.
よ。
Yeah,
Wait, why
yeah.
are the parents there then? What the fuck?
So he lives in the block of flats that's owned by Subakiko's family.
This is a block of flats?
So yeah, I think this is
It's more like a HMO.
a what?
Sorry, multiple occupancy household.
Maybe they have other people living there. I think maybe it is just that. Either way, he lives upstairs somewhere. I remember, he has a room. They've shown it. They've just for some reason.
Yeah, we
not
were
shown
there
it.
when his bath went fucked with the fat dude. Blob.
Galbert X is saying they're camping outside. Their TV is also outside, off screen. The house is just for show.
I like that actually.
はい、先輩。どうぞ。
ありがとう。
Happy family. Look at that. Everyone sat
Fuck
together
this.
and
Can we go
began
back to
eating.
the Wonderland of Dreams?
Shut up. Don't even joke
It can
about
only
that.
take so much nice days and happy time before you want some kind of action, man.
Mate, I do not want another fucking caterpillar scene. Everyone sat together and began eating. We were having somen and tempura for dinner. Just seeing the ice cubes floating atop the soup in our glass bowls was enough to cool us down. Soup with ice cubes? Not my...
Can you imagine that?
No, I don't want to. Though it wasn't quite summer yet, the days had been hot and sweaty, so this was the perfect dish.
すごい。そうめんってこんなに美味しかったんだ。
Somen, not semen, okay. Galbert X said, I like Blobkun better.
氷が入って冷えてるだけでこんなにも美味しくなるんだね。先輩の家のおそうめんって違うんですか？おいらの家のは茹でたのに流水をかけただけのぬるいのが出てくるよ。
You boil it, but you use running water? What? So it never comes out hot or cold? What? So what is Kanai saying? Running water? What?
すぐベタベタになってくっついて塊になっちゃって食べづらいし美味しくないし
How are you fucking up? What is somen? I need to look this up.
嫌いだったはずなのにこんなに美味しいなんて知らなかったな
Uh-oh. I never knew life could be this good.
Somen is a type of noodles, isn't it?
What was she talking about? That they use running water to boil it, so it's never hot or cold. I didn't understand that. Do you?
Running water to boil it? As in you use hot water from the tap?
Maybe. But does that... What do you use instead then? Fresh spring water? Where the fuck are you getting that from? Garlic bread eggs is saying
Garlic
it's
bread
thin
egg says
noodles.
thin noodles. Right, yeah, I thought...
They're having
I'm
some...
just thinking like pot noodle or something like that.
God. Don't... That... Yeah, pot noodle is fucking trash, man, compared to what they're talking about.
I had pot noodle today.
I mean, there's nothing... No, but it's like trash food
Yeah.
compared to proper noodles. They were saying they're
It
having
really is.
somen. It's the bamboo noodle, right? That's why they're outside. It makes sense. Ah, am I invisible? No, you're not invisible. We see you.
Is that why he punches a tree?
To make noodles? I don't know. Minobi lowered her head a little, sadly. That awkward moment when you have a friend that's like really poor or something. Significantly, you have something that they don't, and they're just like, what? This is what it's like to have eating. And you're like, what?
Carry on. Progress the game.
But she was back to her usual cheerful smile by the time she raised her head. Yeah, that's what she does. She fucking hides it all deep under in her thing. Ah. Garlic Bread X says, oh, yeah, you're very visible, crack dealer, it's fine. You weren't invisible, we just hadn't
Caught
up to your chat. Afterwards, we all watched with excitement as the baseball game kept going back and forth. So did you get the bamboo noodle comment? Yes. It's the bamboo noodle, right? That's why they're outside, it makes sense. Is that the thing where you have a long piece of bamboo and you run the noodles down it to eat it? I've never understood that. I've seen it in anime though. But I still think they were supposed to be in the house because they were like, past the remote control, let's watch the TV. As they've said here. It was completely dark outside, but we kept on spending time like a happy family. Having been invited to take a bath, Minobi went to Kiko's apartment for a shower. That's not a bath, that's a shower.
先輩、今日は私のとこにお泊まりしていくことになってるの。
Right, how poor is she? Does she not have showers and stuff as well or something?
She said she's pretty poor, if you remember.
But she had hundreds of pounds worth of yen in her bag.
Why are you fixating on that? That doesn't mean she's rich.
But I don't know, man.
キコちゃんと先輩はやっぱり仲良しだったんだね。
フレンドフレンドだよ。
Oh, okay, I didn't know you were that close.
じゃあスズム、おやすみ。
Good night, Suzumu.
おやすみ。また明日。
Happy music. Don't you dare take me back to that fucking chess piece thing. We didn't really do anything all that special, but it's been a fun day.
Sometimes the best days are the ones that are just normal as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he's sitting there enjoying a nice... Oh, I didn't get pizza today. I should have chilled with pizza and watched the anime, but I didn't. Missed opportunity, Kuxel, missed opportunity. But sometimes, yeah, a day where you're just sitting there watching TV, enjoying yourself, order a pizza, order out, and you just enjoy life. Chill. I basked in those memories as I soaked in the bath.
社長コブに入って本当に良かったな。 キコちゃんやナツくんとも一緒だし、見延先輩は面白くて尊敬できる人だし。
You've basically got a harem of girls and Natsu.
2 girls and Natsu.
They're his harem. Natsu well simps for him. And though she may not have liked me at that moment, I hoped Kurukami and I could be friends someday.
楽しいな、毎日が。こんな生活の機会をくれた両親にも感謝しなくちゃ。
Thanks, parents, for sending me to the city, I suppose. I had to reflect more carefully on how blessed I was that I could say that.
Crackdiller says I started summertime rendering. My brother says that's really good.
I've not heard and watched that. Minobi had said it herself as yesterday's fundraising.
両親に感謝できるってこと自体、幸運にたくさん恵まれてたと自覚するべきだろうね。
Does she said she's mentioned her mother but never her father. Do you think she actually lives on her own?
I'm not sure.
This is Suzumu's room, which I don't know why they didn't show from the beginning.
もっと先輩と話したいな。
Mate, you've got tomorrow. Calm down. She was probably lying around in Kiko's room chatting.
Why the fuck has this poster got a dude kicking when all he ever does is punch?
Har. If I were a girl, I could have joined in on their conversations. But alas, I have a
Time to go
pee-pee.
sneak and listen in.
Look at that chair. That's a fucking terrible computer chair. What is that? It's so shit. And like no lumbar support or anything, man. What the
No
fuck?
armrests. He'll just slide right off it.
Ugh. Garlic Bread X is saying that might explain why she's poor.
Possibly.
いいさ。社長コブでこれからもおしゃべりする機会はたくさんあるさ。
Exactly, mate.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Wait, those are red flags.
寝よ
Yeah, let's go.
Are you gonna have a dream now?
Dun dun dun. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I just hear something? Huh? Knocking? Realizing that the knocking signified a visitor, I sat up, eyes still clouded with sleep. I ran over to the door and opened it, very careless in hindsight. But since I was still half asleep, I had a hard time telling if this was a dream or not. Oh. So when I opened the door and saw the sight that awaited me, I was convinced I was still dreaming. I
Go
should
on.
have... Oh. I should have seen the same old scenery outside. Oh no, he's in her fucking
It's Wonderland.
dream. No, this is bad. But instead I was faced with a wondrous world, the likes of which I'd never seen before.
起こしちゃってごめん。
No, can I? Why have
Why
you
did you
brought
wake
me?
us up?
Why have you taken me into this fucking hellscape?
う。見延先輩。
I don't want more slug shit. Or caterpillar shit, sorry. She wore a blue dress. Meanwhile, I realised I was in my school uniform instead of my night clothes. Why are we in our school uniform? We were in a strange world where giant mushrooms with polka dots and star patterns upon them grew. I turned around only to discover even my place had become part of this bizarre land. It had
How did this happen?
changed. Hmm?
How did this happen?
What? How did he get sucked into her dream?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if he attracts corruption.
That's
And-
what Toei would say.
Well, Toei is saying that he is full of corruption. I'm like, what? And I'm wondering if he, in general, just attracts corruption, but because he's like a layman, it doesn't affect him. But since he's now he's came across Kanai, he's attracted her thing and got sucked into it. Also, the chat is like, it's a change into a room from a cabin straight out of a fairy tale.
ああ、ごめんね。深く考えないで。
Yeah, that seems to be your modus operandi of everything.
夢の続きだと思って。
Don't think about it too much. Just forget about it. I don't like this.
夢の中の
Let's
人に
positive thinking.
これは夢だって言われるのは初めてです。
Yeah, so you know that this is not person and a made up figment of your imagination.
まあ、ここではこっちが現実で、向こうこそが夢なわけだけど。難しいことは考えなくていいよ。
I'm cool with that.
Mate, Minobi laughed as she
No, you
went
know what it
inside.
is? It's like that scene in Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, when they're like, oh, don't... They turn to the camera and say to the audience, guys, time travel's taking place, but don't worry about it so much. Because they know there's all kinds of fucking paradoxes and bullshit, and they're like, fuck it, who gives a shit?
Basically, the writers are not intelligent enough to fucking write a proper thing with time travel. Do you know there was an animated...
It's also Austin Powers, man.
True. There was an animated series called Paradise PD, which is stupid, right? And like, I find the first season funny, but it kind of went a bit downhill. Anyway,
The only time you've ever mentioned this to me beforehand was in the context of watching Velma, so I only have negative associations with it.
Anyway, there's a bit where they have like, there's like, we need to do time travel. Get me my fucking, it's like a toaster or something with a hamster wheel built into it. And the guy's like, wait, how is this a time travel device? He's like, you know our audience are stupid. Don't frighten them. Look, this just works. Shut up. Right? And I'm like, you just can't be bothered. Okay. It wasn't a good joke. Anyway, Minobi laughed as she went inside. Just then, a clothed rabbit walking on its hind legs followed her. It was like something from a picture book.
おお、あなたがムーンスートの王子様。
Are you going to show me the rabbit?
お会いできて光栄だよ。
Show me the fucking rabbit. The talking rabbit reached out for a handshake. Yep, this had to be a dream.
そうそう。王子様は深く考えなくていいの。
Why is it...
You've got a house?
Why is it most of the main characters have a fucking sprite and they haven't given one for this rabbit?
I wasn't going to complain about it, but since you have brought it up... Yeah! What the fuck?
It pisses me off, and also it feels like it's purposely done because it's not like they had no fucking budget for it. They voiced him, man! How hard is it to have a fucking sprite? So what are they up to? Anyway.
I feel like we're getting set up for some kind of punchline.
夢の中だと思ってた方がきっと楽だと思うから。
王子様って僕のことですか？
そう。私はここではお姫様。不思議の国のエリス姫。
Kana, you do know that Alice was not a princess in the story of Alice in Wonderland, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but in this one she is.
Yeah, but what did she get for it? Caterpillar, man. Ellis? I felt like I'd heard that name from Minobi's yesterday. Scarlet Bread X is like, that's not how the story goes. Yeah. Wait. Are you doing something, Cooks? Is that you or is that the game?
That's not me. No, that's not me, that's the game.
As I stood in blank...
It's not me, it's the game.
Someone's making food. As I stood in blank amazement, several rabbits walked right past me, carrying tea sets. They all set the table one after the next.
エリス、準備ができたよ。
Wait, you have rabbits to fucking serve you food? Good stuff.
ありがとう。じゃあね。
And now I just want to see the girl from Bunny Girl Senpai in the bunny outfit. I need this.
Why?
ごゆっくり
I don't know, I just want to see her in a bunny
全
outfit. She's
体
hot.
進め
I'm just imagining a bunch of women in bunny outfits serving the food. Tea, pancakes, and beautiful silverware lined the table. The rabbits marched out en masse once they finished setting up. They shut the door, leaving Minobi and I alone in a room rich with the fragrance of tea. Oh, this is amazing. A lovely... Do you know, I actually went to a nice tea place today and had, like, a scone with clotted cream or whatever the fuck.
You had afternoon tea.
But during lunchtime instead of in the afternoon. No, it was the
It's just
afternoon.
called afternoon tea.
Yeah, it was
it's
that.
called afternoon tea whenever we go to get it. Like, it's just called afternoon tea. You get it between lunchtime and tea time.
I had afternoon tea. It was nice. The tea was nice as well.
どう
It
ぞ
is nice, but
召し上がれ
it's overpriced for what it is, if you ask me.
Mate, yes. Well, so I
Clotted
didn't.
cream is sick, though.
So I didn't go to the. You know those like expensive ones where you get like a selection.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Those are pretty
Yeah.
expensive. This was just like a cafe, and they're like. It's a like a really fucking not hipstery, but what is the word?
It's a bit up its own arse. It is a bit up
It's
its own
not-
arse to
it's-
go there. Would you like a scone, sir?
So no, this wasn't fancy.
Yeah.
This was quirky, right? I'd say quirky.
I've only had, well, I've had the afternoon tea in central London and in the Cotswolds.
Yeah, these are all.
In the Cotswolds was nice, though, yeah.
So this was like just quirky, man. Sitting there, I had this tea, got some scone and some, I don't know, it's like apple and pear? I don't know, man. Apple and rose? It was actually quite some really nice tea, and this is reminding me of that.
Those are two completely different things.
I know. It was an interesting combination. I quite liked it. Anyway, I like my teas. Having said that,
はい。
I'm just crack dealers saying progress, and I'm imagining the hand gesture.
ほらほらどうせ夢なんだから考えたら負けだって
Can I? You do worry me.
夢の中で夢って諭されるなんて、やっぱりちょっとおかしいです。
Okay. My body eased a little once I accepted what I was seeing as untrue. My senses still weren't fully in tune with it all, but I decided to accept Minobi's suggestion. Cratty was like, stop being stereotypical British. Hey man. Pardon me. I do fulfill some of the stereotypes, and I do not apologise for it. Have some good tea and fresh fucking scones with cream and jam and shit. It's the shit. I chose to sit in one of the cute fairy tale-esque chairs and have some tea. Minobi lifted the teacup, then traced the saucer with a lonely smile.
今日のさお夕飯のそうめん
Do you remember that somen we had for dinner like half an hour ago?
一番驚
In
いた
another
のは
universe.
氷が入ってたからとかじゃないんだよね
Oh.
うちお母さんが家事とかめんどくさがるたちでさお皿
That's why they
洗い
call
たく
chores.
ないからって
Oh!
And I don't tell me what happens in your house. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Oh, that's gross.
But I'm just like beginning to see a trend here that her mum. This is why
It's
she's
not
like
great.
she doesn't eat with her mum at the table and stuff like that. This yeah.
お皿はみんな紙皿を使うんだ
What? Why don't
Oh,
you
okay,
wash the
that's
plate,
better than I was expecting.
mate?
It's disposable.
Why don't you just wash the dishes yourself then if your mum doesn't do
It's
it?
better than them eating on dirty plates, man. At least they throw them away and get new ones.
She can wash the plates if her mum doesn't. There's two people. I'm assuming there's at least two people in that house.
洗わないで捨てればいいから、確かに手間はかからないですね。
Yeah, but it's a waste of money and fucking. It's a waste, man.
紙皿ってさ
No, I tell you what, right?
紙の
You
味が
know
移る
that
から
when we have dudes
嫌いなん
around
だよ
and
ね
I don't know about that. When we have dudes around, we normally serve on like the nice plates and that, right?
Right.
One time, my brother and I, when we were inviting the guys around, we're like, "Fuck this! We hate doing dishes and shit." Even though we have a dishwasher, so we
You have
just
a
got paper
dish-
plates like that.
You fucking have a
Yes.
dishwasher.
Wait, okay, let me finish the fucking story. We got paper plates, right?
Right.
So when our mates had finished eating, we just got a black bag out. We said, yeah, just toss it in there. And one of our mates, you've met him, right? He came and goes, this is a sick idea. I'll do it as well.
Lazy bastard.
Laziness prevails.
Don't get me wrong, people don't come to visit. I don't invite people to my house because I have no friends. But like,
Thank you. Garlic Bredex says I eat on paper plates when I'm feeling lazy.
Mate,
Thank you.
Wait.
Vindication.
No, bad habits, right? Wash the fucking
Piss off.
dish,
No one
man.
gives a shit.
Wash the dish. Learn how to wash a dish.
Fucking whatever. I know how to wash a dish. It takes. Well, it
It doesn't take that
it's
long,
annoying
Shaw.
sometimes.
It's just pure laziness. You have to put the dish in the sink in it anyway. May as well just wash it anyway.
それに料理によってはベタベタと張り付いちゃって
So the key here is to wash the dish as soon as you put it in the sink. Do not let the food fucking dry on the dish, otherwise it becomes bloody impossible to wash it. Anyway.
お箸で取ると
Or learn how your
水皿の
dishwasher
表面
works.
の
Because
紙が張
when
り
it
付い
gets
ちゃうんだ
properly stuck on, right, I learned how to use the intensive settings on my dishwasher. And let me tell you, it'll fucking clean that shit right up.
Hey, you must have a great dishwasher, mate. Shit. I mean,
It's actually alright, yeah. I just put on intensive, right? And like, they always come out sparkling. I'm like, yes.
It's also, you have to put a bit more, I don't know, make sure you have a good strong detergent thing in there. But even a dishwasher, do you know what the instructions are? I remember reading this going, what the fuck is the point of a dishwasher? It's like, rinse your dishes before you put it in.
Let me start with a disclaimer. This stream is not sponsored by Finish. I use Finish tablets. They're pretty good.
I think I use Finish as well. They got the little power ball in it.
Yeah, the little red ball. Yeah.
I like that,
There's the blue and white capsule thing, yeah.
I mean, I don't use... I try to wash the dishes, right? And I've gotten into habit now. Like, I never used to, right? Because I didn't give a shit. But now I'm like, fuck, I need to wash the dishes. So what I do...
Fuck it. No, let fucking put it in the dishwasher, right? It uses less water, and it's, you know, less fucking bullshit for you to do. Just bung it in the dishwasher.
I don't know if it uses less water. I can see that, but I don't know if it does. Depends on how much... Anyway, I just rinse the dishes and then wash them, right? And I just do it as part of a thing when I'm near the sink now, from time to time. Not often. But it prevents it from getting all those fucking nasty ass, goddamn hard stain stuff stuck to it and all that shit. And it's, I don't know, good habit. It's kind of zen as well if you get into it, if you're washing a few dishes. But having
I got my
said
plate
that,
in front of me right now that I had the pizza on, and it's pretty stuck with the sauce on it, so I need to wash this as well.
yeah, I mean the problem is if you're sitting there with the plate afterwards, it is what it is. You have to suffer it. Garlic bread egg saying I really need to get a dishwasher. Yeah, but even then, dishwashers are not perfect because even though Cookso's seems to be kind of amazing, I've put stuff in the dishwasher.
It's just a decent dishwasher. The
it's
limiting
came out
factor is
and
that my dishwasher's a bit small.
Oh, but I mean, I've put stuff in the dishwasher and took it out and it's like fucking stains are still in there, so... You know, like...
You need to make sure you've got proper separation between the dishes. You can't have them leaning on each other or something.
And they can't be too close because you don't get the... Yeah, so there's all that faffing
That's
about
what I mean,
if it's a fairly empty dishwasher...
No. You have racks. Just follow the racks and it'll be okay.
That's what I do, but even then, sometimes it's still kind of... If it's really tough. Anyway, Kratatila's like
Intensive
progress.
settings. Learn them.
Mate, I've got this simple ass shitty dishwasher that has 2 settings and they're both shit.
Oh, right, really?
It's like a thing that came... It was in the kitchen at the time and it's super simple and just... It literally has 2 buttons.
Oh, maybe. My one's got like... Yeah, on the top of it, it's got like 8 options or something and you have to look at them. And I just... When my fucking dishes were like properly horrible, I was looking at them and I was like mold on. I'm like, fuck this. So I went to the dishwasher and I saw the one that said intensive. I just did that one.
Deals I don't know about fucking... Welcome to the Ashman Extremes where we pretend to play games and talk about washing dishes.
最初の頃は律儀にその紙を剥がしてたけど
Right.
だんだんめんどくさくなってきてそのうちちぎれ
You
た
know
紙が
how? You know what's a good way of not listening to a dishwasher?
口に
Use paper
運ぶよう
plates.
になって
Wait, what?
だんだん何を食べてもみんな同じ
Wait, they've reused the paper
紙の味
plates?
に感じるようになってきちゃってさ
What did she say? When I pick up chopsticks, you get bits of paper stuck onto it. When she's eating off a paper plate. At first, I used to take the paper off every last scrap, but I found it a pain, so eventually I started eating while leaving the scraps on. Now you taste paper everywhere. Ew.
だからあんな綺麗なガラスの器で美味しいそうめんを食べたのって
It'd been so long since I'd eaten chopsticks that don't have paper on them.
She said it'd been so long since I'd eaten such nice salmon, yes.
A glass bowl. Girl,
She said that in the previous sentence.
girl, I know you're poor.
Yeah.
But you can go to fucking IKEA or something. I don't know, as whatever the equivalent.
I don't
of,
think
like,
they have IKEA in Japan, man. No,
What-
he's got the right point there. It says bad quality paper plates.
久し
costs more in the long term to use paper plates than it is to just use a fucking normal plate that you can just wash.
If you just get some china plates and then wash them, then yeah.
Yeah. Though Minobi was
The
smiling.
whole point of the paper plates was that we were just fucking lazy that one time.
Crack just saying Family Mart. Maybe it is super cheap. Though Minobi was smiling, there were tears in her eyes.
先輩
Why are you crying while
Put
smiling?
senpai in the fucking subtitles.
手
What
が
the
張り
hell?
付いたままのおかずを食べるのに慣れてる自分が
This is the conversation we're gonna have here in this lovely rabbit home. Okay. Crackdo was saying 7-Eleven. I don't know. Yeah, I went to a 7-Eleven thing in Japan. What was it called? Family
How was
Mart.
it?
Yeah, there was a grocery store. They had some interesting cakes, and we bought some really highly priced Frosty cereal.
お母さんの
Konbini,
めんどく
please.
さがり屋なとこ
Not grocery store.
嫌いな
Whatever,
くせ
mate.
に 私もお母さんと変わらないめんどくさがり屋なん
It's
だ
taken
な
a while, isn't it?
Because it's matching her speech.
先輩はめんどくさがり屋なんかじゃないです
No, it was trying to match like, "Brr," and then she stopped, and it was like it stopped loading at that point.
そう
She just took ages to say it.
かな
僕は今日まで先輩の様々なことを見てきましためんどくさがり屋なんてとんでもない
So I still think she's overall lazy, but she just doesn't want to go home, which is why she works more for the club. But he said, "Look, I've seen you, and you can be not lazy." So I mean, it sounds nicer, and it isn't wrong.
先輩は誰よりも真面目にコツコツと積み上げる努力家です
Badu was saying freaking disgusting fake weeb because I didn't say what konbini. Dear.
もしも先輩に気の毒なことがあったとしたら
I think the saddest thing here is that I'm not getting to eat this food. Hurry up! Shut up, Suzumu, and let me eat.
誰よりも努力家であるこ
Not
とを
Yeah,
褒めてもらえなかったことだと思います
this guy.
様
Oh shit! Special CG, boys. I brought my chair over to Minobe and let her rest her head on my shoulder.
You know, it's died. It's died.
Well, it's still showing as 9 megabits per second. Are you?
It's died over here. I'm stuck. Oh, here we are. Now the CG is loaded.
I love how it dies the important parts. Anyway, I brought my chair over to Minobe and let her rest her head on my shoulder. Look at this. Look at
Is
this.
it supposed to be silent?
Well, I'm not hearing anything. Yeah, it's gone silent. I don't know if my game's died. My computer is acting weird, so who knows? This was the only way I could convey my feelings. Come to think of it, I called her by her last name.
Minobe.
That was supposed to be my way of showing her due respect. But perhaps it sounded like I viewed her as a stranger. Looking at her over my shoulder drove home just how tiny she was.
Even though she's your senpai.
It's the curse of the caterpillar that's killing the internet, says Garlic Bread X. Why get a dishwasher when you can just get a... Fucking hell, Cratty, I'm not reading that. Anyway.
Is that what you do, mate? Is that what you've done? Tell us about your woman then. Dishwasher.
He was so dainty that I probably would have thought she was younger than me if we'd met under different circumstances. Where are we going with this? After all...
You know exactly where we're going with this.
No. No. I'd already misread her by her laid-back attitude at first, hadn't I?
僕に力になれることがあったら何でも言ってください。いつでもどんな時でも必ず力になりますから。
It's the fact that I'm half expecting him to just go and take a whip and just make this whole scene awkward.
This ain't Koikari, mate.
嬉しいな。
I shouldn't laugh.
その言葉だけでもすっごい救われる。
He perched her head
This is
against
giving
my
me
shoulder.
such a. This is giving me a heavy feeling of regret.
Why?
I regret all of this. Because I know that this game is setting me up with this really nice music and this cute scene here to get something extremely gross next time that we load up this Ellis character and see what happens.
Fucking ruined my baby. Please tell me that.
I can't help it. I just know because it's a fucking Rikishi work. And I'm just looking at this girl and she's like being cute in one moment. I'm like, he likes to put his characters through shit, man.
He's already put her through the worst shit possible.
Oh, there's more. We haven't finished yet.
Though she sounded happy, I could hear her sniffle. While her face was hidden and I couldn't read her mind, my heart ached for the burden she was carrying day after day. You know, you can't save everyone, Suzumu. And you can't always be there for everyone. He's trying to be a hero for everyone, and that's a dangerous thing to try and do as well if you make promises you can't keep.
It's not. He's doing it for one girl per story.
Yeah, but how well did he work? Did it work out with Toei?
It didn't.
Exactly.
やっぱりスズムは
So they've respawned. It's like, well, let's try something else then.
If only life was like that. I'm gonna be a hero for some girl out there. I'm gonna be their hero and change. Oh, failed. Restart.
ここって以前話してくれた
Just
不思
rewinding
議の
us.
国なんですよね。
There we go. Let's try again.
It's just like a reload stay. F2 to reload.
ここでは見延かなえじゃなくてエリスだって言ってましたよね。
That's your saying, shut up, Ash. He punches trees for fun.
そう不思議の国のエリス姫なんだ。
Wait. She hasn't mentioned her father, right? Do you think...
She's mentioned him briefly.
Alright, she never said he was dead or anything, did she?
No, I don't know what she said actually. I don't remember.
Do you
She talks about her mum more than anything.
do you think King Sech is supposed to represent her father?
Potentially.
I don't want to
I got
think-
the idea that he was like a another marriage sort of partner or something like that, similar to the whole thing with Toei and that other dude.
It's too similar to what's happening with Toei, and I don't know if that would make sense.
It makes sense in the context of a marriage, which is what seemed to be happening there.
But he was talking about family and familial love, and you know, to the point where I was like, is he banging his mum?
You did say that, yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what if he's the father and it's like he's talking to his daughter? You're saying he knows what he's doing.
じゃあここでは僕が王子様でもいいんだ。
Mate,
だってここは不思議の国という向こうとは違うもう一つの現実なんだから。
Well done, you've made yourself a prince.
I'm the king of the world then. Fucking, I'm making up my own reality.
本当にいいの？だって 姫様と王子様がいたら
This logic is flawed.
恋に落ちちゃうって決まってるよ
He was a king, wasn't he? He wasn't a prince, that ugly bastard. Was he a king? Yeah, king.
Setch King.
ここは不思議の国じゃないですか。
In fact, they were saying Blob wasn't her fiancé. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. The fiancé appeared as the fiancé in that weird world with Toy. Her fiancé was normal in that dream or whatever it was. Yeah.
Wait, who the fuck was the blob?
お姫様と
We
王子
never
様
found
だっ
out.
たら
I think
It's
it's
just a fucking random person.
I
必
don't
然だ
know.
と思います。
Yeah, they did have some guy that did something and then he made a pact with something. And I think turned into that blob. But we never really understood who that guy was.
Huh.
What did he say? I missed it. They always went like, well, this is Wonderland, isn't it? I think that's just how things go when a prince and princess meets in a place like this. What the fuck are you trying to... You try to get laid, Susan? This is messed up.
おいら重たいよ
鍛えてますから平気です。
Hey, look at you. Your fucking arms are well thin. I know you train, but still.
そうじゃなくておいらいろいろと重たい女だからめんどくさいよ
It's alright. Your physical weight's fine. Your emotional weight, on the other hand.
僕はその真逆で几帳面が過ぎる性格ですので
What?
案外2つ混ぜたらバランスがいいかもしれないです。
本当だね
She raised her head, put her hands on my shoulders, and looked deep in my eyes.
えスズムンとはもうちょっとだけ
Uh-oh.
早く
No. No.
会えてたらな
No. No.
そうしたら
What?
I don't like this.
一番綺麗な
Why?
私で会えたのに
This was the same thing that fucking Toy was saying. I wish you came sooner. I wouldn't... Why didn't you come sooner to save me?
Oh, right, yeah, you're right. I'd forgotten about that.
汚れたってすすけたって何も変わらないです。
That wouldn't be how I would have worded that.
僕だって転んだってすりむいたって僕なんです。
What? How does that relate to...
そうじゃなくて大好きなスズムンに一番綺麗な私を捧げたかったな
Well... Confirmed. She was... thingied.
You needed that confirmed?
I thought...
一番綺麗です。
ありがとう
Her nose tickled my own, and then her lips, soft as an angel's feather, kissed my own. They really were ticklish. Well, at least they didn't make the kissy noises. What were we watching that had kissy noises? It was fucking awkward.
Koi Kari!
Oh,
it
yeah,
really annoyed
shit.
me every time.
Like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
going
oh, they went like full Japanese porn video kissing. Was like, it's horrible.
What the fuck? Even I was watching it, and the thing is, it's so visceral that I felt like I was sitting with you at the time. But I was like, what is that? I'm sitting through this. It was like, what the fuck? It was me watching you and fucking playing Koi Kari. And it's like, what the fuck, guys?
I'm sure there are a few times where I'm like, fuck this, and I just carried on.
Yeah. We soon parted our lips, and she looked up at me with upturned eyes and flushed cheeks.
一応お姉さんだしリードしなきゃって思って
Hey, it doesn't matter if you're older or younger. If you take the lead, I'm alright with it, whatever.
Also, don't worry about the whole purity thing.
Doesn't count. She jerked her head away as though concealing her embarrassment. That gesture was absolutely adorable.
ちょっと失望した。はしたない女だと思った。
I feel like this is what the guy would say, not the girl.
思わないです。仮にそうだったとしても、何も失望したりするものか。ありのままの本当の姿を受け入れるのが王子様の役目だって。
Why is this guy
I
so...
like this scene. I like this scene, but I'm getting a really horrible feeling right now.
that all of a sudden this is going to go to shit. It feels like it's setting us up for this.
Yeah.
But also, why is Suzumu such a fucking ladies man? What the fuck? He's younger than her, right? Same or similar age. He's not had loads of I don't think they've taught this. Like he's had loads of girlfriends or anything.
You wanna go give these lines to some girl? I'm a prince. It's my job to. No, it's not gonna. This guy is as smooth as a fucking tarmac road, man.
But it's like he's being made to look as smooth as fucking silk, man. And I'm like, why?
He gets plus points right now because he's been accepted into this fucking Wonderland reality bullshit.
Kratila's like, I gotta watch the Koikari season. You should. It's interesting. It's good.
Those are good, man. Honestly, some of my best videos so far.
What is this fucking?
かっこよすぎるぞ、王子様。
I like it when she does the finger up like that, like where she's sort of pointing at you but not really. I don't know why. It's a good pose.
She's like doing a Sonic dun 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 dun. I know.
waggling the finger.
She's like, no, no, no.
本当。
This feels especially disingenuous since he's kind of said the similar thing to someone else. And I know this is a different reality, but still.
本当に
本当に。私の本当の姿。
I've got a feeling I know what might happen here.
This is going bad.
くれる。
もちろん。
But do you know how there was talks about spots and stuff like that, and her being thingied with spots?
Progress the game. I get a horrible feeling that I know where this is going, and I think it's the same line that you're thinking right now. So let's just see it happen rather than sort of preempt it.
And when I nodded, the tears finally burst free from her eyes.
And I think Cracktula sees it as well. He's gone pain Dio.
The other thing is, this is interesting. It's a love heart with a teardrop below it as well. That's a weird...
Sorry, what?
See this pattern on the chair?
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
So you've got a love heart and then a teardrop underneath, and I'm like...
The other one doesn't have the teardrop.
No, you can't see it. I think it might be too low. It's cut out from the
Oh,
screen.
alright.
Silver teardrops framed her ear-to-ear grin.
Ear to ear.
She was...
後悔したらぶっ殺すから。
Sato Nyandere?
I don't know, what the fuck?
後悔なんかするもんか。
Cross my heart and swear
Suzumu,
to
you're
die.
fucking talking as if you got control of the whole universe.
Garlic Bread says, I want to believe that this is a happy moment and that nothing will ruin it. If there's anything that ever tempted fate, it's that sentence right there.
Raise your shields, gird your loins, and put your swords up, guys, and prepare yourself.
Nah, strip off everything and let's dive in butt naked into the pool of bullshit that's about to wave over us.
Hey, what the fuck?
絶対に受け入れてね。
He's already...
Is this another
accepted
zip
you.
moment?
私、
It's the wind. It's the wind.
できない。
It's the fucking wind.
大丈夫？
Progress the game.
I could see sweat gathering on her face. Something wasn't right. It was like she was resisting something. Despite that, she rose slowly from her chair. Was she not feeling well? Or maybe she's been feeling sick for a while now. Whoa, there's a bunny rabbit. That's nice. She touched her stomach. No. Slightly lower. That slight sensation caused her to groan. I was about to tell her should sit back down, but then she grabbed her skirt.
絶対に目を
Skirt flip.
離さないでね。
Oh boy, she's
That
got the
look.
crazy eyes.
Minabu gave a strange smile. And then she started pulling her skirt up little by little. Well, her knees were exposed.
She
Followed by her thighs. However, she kept
You
rolling.
didn't say the word pristine.
Why did he say that? Right? What the fuck?
Why not?
Why is he saying the pristine? Fuck off, mate. It's a weird situation. You wouldn't sit there going, oh, those are pristine. It's like, why are you doing that? Oh, those are pristine.
He has no idea
thighs.
what's going on. He's a fucking dumb shit. We're the guys in the audience going, oh no! But he's the one who's like, yes.
No. However, she kept rolling it up like a stage curtain. She even exposed her underwear. And finally, she exposed herself all the way up to her navel.
何を
I like how he waits until she's lifted it fully up before he asks that.
Yeah, Suzumu, you fucking dumb shit. Go punch trees.
Yeah, go focus. She grinned again, still holding up her skirt. Of course, her face was still clammy. She then reached for the silver knife by the pancakes.
I don't like this now.
Now? What are you fucking talking? I'm not like this from the beginning. Oh.
どうしちゃったんですか
Her eyes were glazed.
Let it just be a butter knife.
Her cheeks flushed and her breath sweet. What? I stood frozen as though under some spell. A moment. Oh my god, garlic bricks. A moment later, she took the knife and caressed her abdomen with it. The contrast between her sweaty skin and the silver knife was. Ryokishi, what the fuck is wrong with you? Beautiful beyond compare. Nice Dragon Ball Z effect. All of a sudden, the white tablecloth was painted with a red splash. Minobi had plunged the knife right into her abdomen.
Not what I was expecting.
何を
Good. It should have hurt, yet she only endured it with a strained smile, gesturing for me to stop. She dug the blade in even deeper until she finally reached something. And then I heard a ripping sound. With that, something gushed out, but it wasn't blood, rather, it was a milky white mucus mixed with blood. It splashed out in dollops, yet she paid it no heed, even as it dripped down and stuck to her legs. Eventually it stopped pouring out. She gripped the blade and twisted it around inside her. She cut a horizontal line across her body as though slitting her own stomach all the way open. My heart was
Seppuku.
screaming at me to stop her, but I was merely stupefied. It would have been so much easier if I were to faint at that very moment, but all I could do was stare transfixed, as though paralysed in a snake's gaze. She cleaved across her abdomen as though performing a C-section. What are you saying?
I was just saying, yeah.
You enjoying this, yeah?
No, well, I mean, I don't mind Yandere and this sort of stuff, but no, I don't like that she's bleeding. Not bleeding, but like leaking. What's the word for it? When
Her entrails are falling out.
discharging. No, discharging the mucus, because that's not her liquid. That's the stuff from that Sech King dude.
Stop. Oddly enough, no more of that blood and mucus was spilling out. She opened a vast, gaping hole in her stomach. Afterwards, she checked it with her fingers and dropped the knife. It fell to the floor with a clang. The sound failed to bring her back to her senses, and the horror before me continued. I could never have imagined this. That sound signaled the start of something even more repulsive.
これくらいで いいかな。
I don't know.
She stuck her thumbs into the gaping wound, and then there was a tearing sound, followed by wet noises, with a slip, like she was taking off a tight pair of pants. She stripped off her lower...
Yeah, here we go.
スズムンに会いたかったな。人間のうちに。
Well,
Anti-hero might like this. Once she finished removing the skin on her human legs, I was greeted with 2 rows of countless other appendages. She is now a
to be fair,
monster
this
girl.
ain't so bad. It could
You're-
be so much worse.
True. They wriggled around on her bottom half, covered in repulsive dark red spots, like caterpillars. Though she was still the same girl in a dress on the top, her bottom was that of a massive, horrifying caterpillar. Oh,
Oh no.
this is going... What's more, a part of it was sticking out like a giant needle.
You're not supposed to have that.
Mate, do caterpillars work like mammals? I don't know. Its tip shook, dripping forth what looked like blood and mucus. I froze the moment I realized it was pointed right at me.
もうダメ。スズムのこと好きすぎて。はい。
The caterpillar human slithered my way and looked down as if it were about to crush me.
スズムンのこと家族に迎えたい。
Orlas Plagus.
He brought the sharp protrusion closer and closer to my chest. My mind had gone blank long ago. If I were to laugh, would all this just turn out to be one big practical joke? That thought helped me force an awkward smile onto my stunned face.
先輩、
Senpai?
僕よくわからないです。一体何が？
It took everything I had just to stand up and stagger away, let alone ask her that. But neither my face nor words could conceal the revulsion I felt. I must have felt hurt and angered.
だよね。こんな汚らわしい姿受け入れられないよね。
Oh boy.
There's tainted and then there is alien tainted.
でもね、私だってもう自分で自分がわけがわからないんだ。迎えたいの。
You're a victim, that's what's happening.
家族に。
Family.
スズムンを芋虫ランドに迎えたい。全身にびっしり私と同じ毒々芋虫まだらん模様。
Well, there we go, we finally get an answer.
スズムンとお揃いの毒々まだら模様したい。
What happened to the Setch King?
Is she? Do you think she's into me? I should say that.
That's the least of your problems, mate. What happened to the Setch King, though?
I don't know. I saw the tip of her tube oozing mucus tinged with a repulsive hue, and let out the shrillest scream of my life. Thank you, voice
That's
actor.
the shrillest scream.
I didn't
Really?
want to,
That's the best you could do?
mate, I didn't want to have to voice that. I fell on all
No, I'm
fours.
glad he did it as well, but that was a pathetic scream. I've heard way better.
I fell on all fours and started crawling away as fast as I could. I had to get out of there. If I didn't, that thing got me. And that thing got me, I'd... So this really was a bad dream. Yes.
Tell me about it.
This was all a dream. And I already known that from the start.
逃げられ
Garlic
ない
Predict says the Sech King is probably a
だって
butterfly
こ
now.
こは私の不思議な国。もうスズムンは私のものなんだよ。
I like Gradually goes, babe, for fuck's sake, can we have normal sex for once?
Jeez. Minobi laughed at my sad state as I pathetically clawed at the door. She threw her head back, took a deep, deep breath and filled her cheeks.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? I screamed
He got-
again when I
think
felt
he got webbed.
long hair spray across me. No,
Oh, I thought it said hairspray. Like, what?
it wasn't hair. It was like white floss. I understood this was silk. Wait, caterpillars spit silk? Fair enough. Oh
Wait, I
yeah,
thought
they
it's
do.
silkworms that do silk.
Minobi was shooting thin yet solid silk threads at me, trying to wrap me up like a cocoon.
I thought you said shitting.
I couldn't break it no matter how much I struggled. I felt my body being constricted by the silk as I tried to resist.
怯えなくていい
Oh
よ。
yeah, string
スズ
shot.
ム
Right.
まあでも無理な話だよね。
先輩は何がしたいんですか？
Mate, you were all like, I'll be your prince, you'll be my princess, we'll be together forever and all. Now you're like, oh wait, you're a bit weird.
スズムに
She likes the nasty play.
ビクビクうずいて綺麗な独特模様が浮き出すコブスズムの全身にくまなく全部にスズムの綺麗なところにも汚いところにも恥ずかしいところにも全部
Wait, what?
The fuck?
そんなもので全身を刺されたら死んじゃいます。
結構痛いからね。でも下手に抵抗するとその方がかえって痛いよ。おとなしくしてた方がいいかな。
I don't like any of this.
でもね、進む。私は誰が家族でもいいわけじゃないの。そういうクズもいるだろうとは思うよ。家族が増やせれば誰でもいいっていうクズも。でも私はこれがとても神聖なちぎりにきっと違いないと思ってるから、大好きなスズム以外の誰も考えなかったんだよ。
Taken at face value, her words were a beautiful confession of love that one should be beyond honored to receive. But who could believe a declaration like that when it was coming from a giant caterpillar binding you with silk?
スズムのこと初めて見た時から胸の中がついてた。
Really?
At first sight?
私は一目惚れなんて少女漫画の中のことだけだと思ってたけれど。
It is.
She said shoujo manga. Fuck
大
off,
変
game.
だね。本当に君を見て 私はずっとずっと恋に胸が苦しい夜を過ごしたんだよ。
Ignoring the caterpillar leg thing? That's not healthy. At all.
You gotta just cover up that part of the screen. I just put my hand down and be like, yeah,
一目惚れしてくれたの。
I'm not seeing that. I've just seen a
すご
cute
く
girl.
嬉しいです。
She's a pretty girl, forget the cab. But,
僕も先輩と話していて楽しかったし、
to be honest,
一緒に過ごしてもっと一緒にいたいと思ったりもしました。でもだからこそ相手の嫌がることなんてできないんじゃないですか。
こういう感情ってやっぱりけだものに通じるから重欲って言うんだろうね。大好きなスズムンだからこそスズムンの嫌がることなんてしたくないって気持ちもちろんあるよ。
Chat's going crazy.
じゃあ
でもね、そんなの関係なく大好きなスズムンを無理やり毒々芋虫にしてやりたいって。
there's a chat saying,
そういう気持ちも抑えられないくらいに湧いてくるの。変だよね。変だと思う。全身に管を突き立てられて皮下にブリブリと気持ち悪いコブを作られるのってすっごく辛いこと。それが分かってるはずなのに、それでもなおスズムンの全身を
Make up your mind!
犯したい。私の汚らしいドロドロの管でブリブリとスズムンの全身を犯し尽くしたい。
just when I thought I was finally getting through to her, her eyes glazed over, making it perfectly clear a sane conversation was far beyond her grasp. Just as she said, it was being controlled by carnal instinct and was completely lacking in reason. Humans were far from perfect. They all had desires that they were powerless to stop. Hunger, thirst, and lust for starters. There was no way Minobe could be reasoned with when enslaved by such emotions. All she wanted was one thing: to stab me with that tube all over and desecrate my body with those ghastly caterpillar spots.
スズムンのことが大好きだから無理やりだけど無理やりじゃないの。スズムンの覚悟が終わるまで私は待っててあげるから。
She caressed my face with a bewitching smile, then stroked my body from head to toe with that slimy protrusion. All of a sudden, everything shook with a rumble. The teaspoons rang on the table. Nobody's face
Search
froze. She looked around in confusion.
It's the Search King, isn't it?
There was again another rumble. It was stronger than the last one. Some dust fell from the ceiling. Nobody's face darkened.
何事ですか。
静かに。
Nobi pressed a finger to my lips and slithered to the door. He opened the door and went outside. That was the perfect chance to escape. But I couldn't break free of the silk no matter how hard I tried. However, I could still roll in it. I had to hide somewhere until Minobi came to her senses. I rolled and crawled like a caterpillar myself, aiming for the door, and there were several light thumps followed by the ground shaking. I could tell whatever was causing the shaking wasn't a natural phenomenon. It was a sound of a new terror far beyond the likes of Minobe. Those tremors felt like a giant's footsteps. Just when I was a hair's breadth away from the exit, Minobi came back. She lifted me up and tossed me on the floor.
ごめんねスズム。少しおとなしくしてて。ったく、あんな化け物、どこから。
What?
Her face was stricken with worry. Minobi was more than enough of a monster herself at this point. Yet here she was calling something else a monster. I couldn't doubt it any longer. These tremors were the sounds of a massive creature stomping about. Minobi locked the door, but that wouldn't do any good against something so gargantuan. She threw her head back, took another deep breath, and started spewing silk threads once again. She used it to block the door like a spider web. But that wasn't enough for her. She started creeping around the whole room. Before long, the whole room was covered in silk. As she did, the monster outside finally reached the door. The entire room shook with a shockwave unlike any before. But Minobi's threads were sturdy. The door didn't break, no matter how much the room rumbled or how much dust fell from the ceiling.
It's got to be the Set King, right?
スズムは私のもの。
Oh wait, hang on.
Minobi repeated that like a mantra as she kept circling the room, covering it with even more silk. Eventually all I could see was silk. It was like a blizzard had passed through the room. But Minobi just kept on going. She continued circling around until she eventually started creeping across the walls and ceiling. Everything turned into a pure white womb made of silk.
誰にも邪魔はさせない。邪魔はさせないよ。スズムは私のもの。私のものなんだから。
Just then, the fiercest tremor yet struck, knocking Minobi off the ceiling. And then I saw it. The sky, no, the ceiling being torn and wrenched open by massive black claws. The ceiling was torn off. Splinters fell everywhere. With that, a gaping wide hole to the sky was revealed. What?
Oh, antlers. Yeah.
Wait, have you seen this person before?
I think this was the same creature that showed up at the end of the first story.
Okay. A giant shadow stood against the purple sky looking down on us. That monster was as big as a skyscraper. Disheveled black hair hung from its head like a willow tree framed by two bent branches. Its razor-sharp claws lunged for me. Minobi knocked me aside and charged at the giant black arms.
スズムは渡さない。渡さない。
Though she was a giant caterpillar, Minobi was still the same size as a human. She wasn't even as tall as the monster's fist. It was clear who was at a disadvantage here.
この
The monster let out an earth-shattering howl and a moan. We must have stabbed it with her tube. All that did was anger the giant. It swiftly grabbed Minobi and wrapped its gargantuan hands around her. The monster carried her up into the sky as though she were just a doll. I could hear Minobi's voice high in the pitch-black sky.
This ain't gonna end well.
Before long, agony started seeping into her cries. All of a sudden, her shouts vanished right as the sound of a branch snapping rang out. And with that, something came dripping down from up above. They were crushed entrails, followed by Minobi's arms, torso, and head. It crashed right into the floor and rolled toward me. And though she'd been reduced to solely a head, Minobi was still conscious.
先輩。
A single tear leaked from Minobi's eye. And with that, her life came to an end. Suddenly, a thumb as thick as a log came down and squished her head flat like a quail egg. The giant hand picked me up next, taking me up to the sky. I felt like I was going up the first hill of a particularly tall roller coaster. Though I was scared out of my mind, I couldn't help but laugh my heart out. And when I reached the top of the sky, I saw the moon. The last moon I'd ever see. The last sight I ever saw in Wonderland.
What? That's it? We wake up?
And I think we will leave it here for tonight.
Do you really want to leave it here? This might be the end of the story.
Do you think it'll be the end of the story?
I don't know. I get the feeling it is.
Okay, let's jump back in. I woke up to find myself sweaty and staring at the ceiling, my body contorted in an odd position. I felt like I'd just had the worst nightmare of my life, one that defied any explanation. The details had been so clear just moments earlier. But with every blink and wipe of my forehead, they faded further and further away. I took another look at the ceiling. It was the same wooden ceiling I'd recently gotten used to. I got the impression that I couldn't calm down unless I had made sure of that. Minobi had said dreams could be another reality, didn't she? What I felt
So how's
was...
Kanaya doing?
Hmm?
How's Kanaya doing right now?
Yeah, interesting how he has this kind of weird almost shared dream of her reality when she's in the same house. What I felt was dissonance from that reality not connecting to this one. But something like that couldn't possibly exist. That was a dream and this was reality. I took a deep breath to calm down. I must have had that bizarre dream because I was conscious of the fact Minobi was sleeping over next door. That had to be it. The dream I'd only just been having. Oh. Minobi's arms, torso and head all crushed and ripped to pieces.
That was a better scream than the one in the dream when he was being actually threatened.
The dream connected to reality. The moonlight seeped into my room, revealing liberal splashes of blood painted all over. Scattered chunks of meat littered around. Among them included squashed arms, a severed torso. And just like that, in that dream, Minobi's crushed head lying right next to my pillow. Suzumu, I thought you would be her prince and you would save her. I screamed at the top of my lungs and burst out of my room. I couldn't resist the fear engraved in my cells, shouting at me to flee from that scene of death. It was only when I got outside that I realised I had to call for help. It wasn't me, I didn't do it. Though I was panicking, another part of me calmly assessed that I would be the prime suspect here. I don't know what happened. I had nothing to do with it. I couldn't have killed her. After all, Minobi was in Akiko's room. There was no way she could be in mine. Then how was I so sure that mutilated corpse strewn across my room was Minobi's?
Hey, don't worry, man. They're not going to think it's you because they won't figure out how it was done.
It doesn't matter if they figure out how it's done. It's in his room. It wasn't me. It couldn't be. I mean, there wasn't even a drop of blood on my hands. But all of that could wait. I had to call the police. I pounded on the door to the apartment 201. My phone was in my room, but I'd be damned if I ever went back there. Or perhaps because I'd been hitting it too hard, the door fell off its hinges. Wait, what? Mate, how much strength do you have? Just
You punches trees.
Just shout, man.
I'm being serious,
I
man.
know. Ooh, I could break a door down because I punched trees. Just as I began worrying I'd broken it, the door fell into pitch black darkness. What? I didn't have any idea how, but there it was. Apartment 201 was a black space with nothing inside it. There was no sound of the door hitting the ground. It was simply swallowed into the bottomless darkness and faded without a noise. Almost like they'd only built the apartment complex's halls and forgotten to build Kiko's apartment. It was only then I noticed that what was wrong with the world. I was outside on the second floor of the complex. Complex doors, windows, walls, floors and rails were all there. All of them were normal. All of them were there. But everything else was gone. The roads, telephone lines, streetlights, houses lining the streets all vanished without a trace. Everything apart from this apartment complex had been painted over with pure darkness. Only the dim shine of the fluorescent lamps illuminated this world. I believed that I'd returned from the world of nightmares to the real world. Wait, the real world? Just then I heard footsteps approaching. Someone was heading up the stairs to this floor. Uh-oh, that someone was the shadow of a dark girl. A shadow
save us, please.
so dark, not even the faint lamplight could illuminate it. A moment later, recognition came to me. That bizarre figure with long black hair and withered branches jutting out of their head had looked down on me in that nightmare world. Suddenly, something stuck out from within the shadow. It was a small Japanese doll that I'd seen somewhere before. Pale arms were holding it out from within the shadow. And with a plop, the doll's tiny head fell off. Its arms and torsos broke apart and followed suit, scattering at the shadow's feet. What? With that, the pale hands stuck even further out and the girl emerged from the shadow. I didn't mean that she was the one projecting the shadow, I meant she literally walked out from within it. I knew her. She stepped toward me, trampling over the scattered doll, and spread her hands out as if to embrace me.
お前は私のもの。誰にも渡さない。
Both Kurukami and the female shadow spread their arms and engulfed me.
Yeah, I figured as much. That one was pleasant.
Is this not the end of the first story? Or is this the second
No,
story?
this is the end of the second story now, so it's playing credits again.
I'll just bring up the avatars while we watch the ending credits. Well, that was a fucking trip, wasn't it?
I'm not sure I like this game, man. It's-
That's how Ryukishi works.
Yeah, it is, and it's definitely living up to the title of Higanbana 2.0, but as Garlic Predicts says, that was just weird.
Yeah, it was. I was not happy with that. I did not like any of the scenes. Wait, who's this?
Teacher.
Yes, teacher. Is the teacher next? I'll be happy if it is. I'm gonna get fucking copyright thingy for this shit. Wait, can I skip this? But I guess I can.
Why, man? Why would you do? Fuck this. Alright, guys, I'll see you later. Why would you skip that fucking hell, man? Waste, man.
I didn't know you were listening to Fuck. If I knew you were listening to it, I wouldn't have done it. We'd already seen it before, so I didn't think you were thinking. Anyway, what is going on here?
You don't skip The opening.
素敵な魔
Or
法
the
で
ending.
みんなをハッピーハッピーハッピー
You enjoy this. This.
ハンドローお掃除の国のプリンセスマジカルリリーだよ。今日は
Fuck
こ
this.
のお部屋にお友達がみんなで来てくれるの。ちょっぴり気になる男の子もいて、リリー心臓がはち切れちゃうよ。でも
This is the start of the next
このお
story.
部屋に本当に友達が呼べるのにゃ。
Yeah.
Right. Does it start so seamlessly? Shit. Oh,
Go
well.
check the chat then.
Let's go to. I'll tell you.
Loads. Well, never mind. That's fine. Yeah.
That dealer is equally as unamused by my skipping that little clip. But yes, that was Iwaihime. That was a fucking hard one to go through, and it's making me question
I'm so
my life
mad.
skills. And Kuxo is mad because I skipped that bit. But I'm also believe you're partly not happy with that story as well.
No. I mean, it was just a bunch of like horrible shit smashed together.
It was. I do feel like there's an overarching thing here because Toei comes and she's like, "You are mine, no one else's." And I believe that the monster that attacked Minobi at the end was Toei.
Yeah.
So there's going
as like this tree giant antler, whatever.
Garlic bread exiting anime sin. Cracked was like, "You fucking deep shake fake reboots." But yeah, like I think there is going to be that, and I'm wondering how these are going to all relate to each other. What is, but oof, mate, that was fucking tough. I'm hoping that other ones aren't that bad. This is reminding me, it's not the same thing, but it's the same feeling of when I was watching Higanbana, the bullying one, where the whole class is bullying that girl.
That one was worse because it felt real.
Though it had a more satisfying ending.
Yeah, this one was just like crazy body horror.
Garlic bread is saying he's going to have a harem of yandere nightmare monster girls.
Across different universes.
Yeah, though Toei seems to span all of them. Who knows?
She's like some sort of primordial being. She exists in all of them.
Just like we seem
as
to.
the same person.
Yeah, and I think we do as well to a degree, but we're not remembering them. I think we have the capability to, or we will, or something. But that was. Oh, Crackdealer says he believes that she is different from Toei. Interesting, like split personality thing. But yes, I think we'll leave it there for tonight. That was Iwaihime. I hope to God that YouTube doesn't fucking yeet my account out of existence for this. We'll see what happens. And
I'm gonna make a backup copy of this one.
Do it quick then. But yeah, this was Iwaihime. I'm Ashmanix. Kuxo is Kuxo.
I'm disgusted.
Me as well, probably. But we'll leave it there, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Later.
Night, everyone.